Warning! Some viewers may find this podcast repugnant. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Liberty or Death podcast.
With your host, Twisted Josh.
Where our motto is facts and common sense over your feelings. No. Why do you gotta say that for?
Yo, what's good? Yeah, it just popped up. It just popped right on you. And you know what? TikTok, screw you. Because I just posted something like, say our show is starting, and I posted a thumbnail, and it says and I liked it, and then I post a comment on there, and all of a sudden it says it's under review, and TikTok can go screw themselves. They only got like almost a month and a half left.
Yeah, okay.
of being up in America, man. I'm serious.
They always been saying that. What, months ago? Well, was it last year?
Yeah, January 19th is the deadline, basically. So, and we're live on ScrewTube. That's what I call YouTube. ScrewTube,
Right.
X, and Rumble. Yeah, so we're all streaming through 3 platforms. Well. So, anyway, yo, guest welcome. This is your boy Twisted Josh. This is your host Twisted Josh.
Oh,
Yeah. We're the 4T. I'm the 4T movement, the 4T for Trump movement, and this is my sister, my real sister, not from another sister. This is my sister.
That we know of.
Yeah, yeah. This is my sister, Maria. Maria,
Now I'm all about the. I'm sorry, I'm all about the 4U movement. And 4T too, Yeah. All the way.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I just got banned real quick. I just got off. I got banned on my first account. Got banned on TikTok. Now let me remind you, back in the days, about a year and a half or so ago, I had freaking like 28,000 followers, and I was trying to get banned. And I was posting shit. Like I was like, informative shit, blah blah blah. Yeah. So anyway, I was trying to get banned, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what, screw this. And then plus, people start fighting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I get away from it? So I just killed my account. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I had like 1,400 followers on this one, and then one video from Mayor Eric Adams, and he stated, I think, and you know what? I played the same video, and I'm like, oh, I got you, TikTok. This is because of this video. Now I played that same video on my new account, right? It got 5 likes on there.
Oh, sorry, yo.
No, you don't have to be sorry. I'm like, what the? So it was that video. So you just told, because originally it had like 60, like almost 60 likes on there, and people were commenting too. And then all of a sudden, the next Thursday morning, I found out I got banned, and I was like, what the? Like, seriously? And it's all because Mayor Eric Adams said, go Google Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama and what they said about illegal immigration. Yep, that's how I know. And the even though the algorithm is run by AI, human beings still can tell. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just crazy how the government has control over everything, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is our world, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are we doing paying for it?
Yeah.
We're so stupid. We're stupid humans.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. We're paid for our own demise, basically. It's just
stupidity. We don't need to pay. You know, we can trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Barter, man. Like, what you got? I got
Yeah.
like five limestones and a bean here. What you got? What you want to trade with? Yeah.
I
So
got
yeah.
five piles of poop.
Yeah. It could be used for soil, you know what I mean? So,
It
grow
is.
shit,
Yeah.
the grow shit.
hmm
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I like your intro, by the way. Just when it's kind of badass, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you
Just
like it?
yeah, I was like, oh,
Well, no, thank you.
it was all in my face too. I was like,
Yeah.
dang. Oh
Yeah.
Lord, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We do what it do. I thank you for joining, and
No problem. Thanks for having me, bro. You know, I'm very proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I've been working hard on this podcast for a long time. You've
oh
always
yeah.
talked about it, and
Yeah.
then you went to do it, and then here you are, moving on up.
Yeah. I've had people come in and come out, you know what I mean? I'm live, but I'm thankful for the experience, because that's what life is a big old experience, So,
hmm
we're just living the human experience, man, and we're trying to, well, over here on my podcast, I'm trying to make sense of stupid shit, and I get tired of people making stupid people famous.
Yeah.
People
hmm
can say the same thing that I am, or no, I'm sorry, not the same thing, can say something totally opposite, and then they get 1 million followers, 1
hmm
million likes, engagement, et cetera, et cetera. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but everybody complains about, oh, I don't know why you don't get so many views, and
Right.
it's not that you're not talented. It's just the government picks whoever they want to pick. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It's true. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
it
I
is.
mean, me as a tourist, I'm supposed to be known. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know what I'm saying? I'm not,
Well, today you are.
Oh, yeah. For sure. This is my
Yeah.
an hour and a half chance of
Yeah. Well, I mean, nobody, but that's what my podcast is about, trying to just give ordinary people, a voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just to talk, because we can listen to these freaking creators that have 1 million followers, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
But that's not, to me, that's not ordinary. You know what I mean? Yeah, they started out ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they started out small.
Mhm.
But to me, it's like, you get your what I'm trying to say is that you get better opinions, I think, and ideas on people that are just grassroots. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
from the bottom.
Mhm.
Just original. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's just me.
Where you
But
start, and then when you start, and then when you move up and everything, you forget,
yeah,
you get lost. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
your ego gets in the way, and then you're all about money and fame.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I got in this to just speak truth to power, man. That's it.
Yeah,
And
you didn't get it. You're not. Well, you didn't get it into this, business for fame. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But
yeah,
if it comes, it's a bonus. That's
right,
how it should be. I mean,
right.
you deserve it. We all do.
Yeah. Well, we all do. Yeah,
Little
you're right.
people, the
Yeah,
little people that's been trying and struggling through things.
yep, yep.
But I think that the rich people like have it all figured out.
Well, you
Mhm.
think so?
Yeah, when it comes to making money, being successful, yeah. You know how many
Mm,
people you're going to
yeah,
murder out there, you know what I'm saying? And they step on, and that's just too much. That's greed.
yeah.
They
Well,
just
that's what.
gotta figure it out. They're greedy and selfish. That's it. That's how you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say they would. They're unaliving people. I just and well,
Okay.
it's certain. So, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Certain aspects, like the politicians, like when Hillary Clinton, she's one of them. But anyway, but I get what you're saying. But
hmm
some people, you know what I'm saying, they do that stuff, just to get ahead. But when you're sticking to your morals and stuff, and your integrity, then that's.
Yeah, but that's a little. That's very little. That's the little people, and that's the people that you don't know about or hear about.
Yeah, those, but
One hit
those are the,
wonders is, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Where you at, Vanilla Ice?
And Milli Vanilli too. Yeah, damn. Where do we go? Shit, we just went what? And people were like,
I want to know.
hey, yo, guys out there. This is America's #1 slow-going podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If
Oh, that's
not,
pretty
you're
cool.
a you're a freaking commie. But all right, enough talk. We're gonna do what it do, and we're just gonna go over. This was was talking to you backstage, where people are like sterilizing. Women, I'm sorry, are sterilizing themselves. Look, check that out. Dude, bruh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna get crazy. You got, this is funny shit, isn't it? It's funny.
You said people are being sterile.
Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke there for me. Yeah, women. I'm sorry. Well, as far as we know, women right now, this report, this article says new report says liberal women are sterilizing themselves in response to Trump's election. Yeah, liberal women are sterilizing themselves in response to President Trump. When earlier this month, well, this article was when November 30th. Yeah, so last month. The outlet spoke to 5 women who are concerned about losing access to abortion, that they are having their fallopian tubes, removed over the election results. For him to be denied any rights in the next 4 or more years, I will not give them up without a fight. 28-year-old Texas resident Lydia Echols told Newsweek. And it says a 39-year-old from Washington who asked to remain anonymous told the outlet that she has already undergone a bilateral, what the frick is that? Salpinectomy, removing her fallopian tubes.
Copying.
Removing her fallopian tubes over Trump.
Oh, okay.
I am not happy that I felt forced into a surgery. I did not want to alter my body. I feel like the election tied my hands and forced me to sterilize. That is horrible, the unhinged liberal told Newsweek. And then she's like, I paid way too much attention to the vitriol Trump repeatedly spit during his previous term. She continued and am keenly aware of the people he keeps around him and in his ear, who all seem to see women as an incubators and positions to subjugate. Now, in my opinion, and the way I see it, is they think that men are just like ravages, like that's all we want. It's just, we're gonna take any woman that we want, and we're just gonna, just want to bang them. You know what I mean? And you
are.
Some men think like that. You know what? Some men think like that. Like, oh damn, look at that good. You know what I mean? Like, some men think like that. But there's other men who just, just want, a conversationist and relationship with, women. I'm not saying that, but
where are those men?
But to sit there and just blame one man for, what I'm saying, and then on not only that, you're one man, but you're blaming one man because you want to tie your freaking tubes because you don't want to get pregnant because Trump is a leader, and then say that people around Trump and his supporters are just savages, like all these men all men are savages, like. Bro, what the heck is going on? Like, seriously, like, really? You know what I mean?
I think. I mean, as far as what you read,
make sense of this shit.
And I'm, understanding as you're reading. I don't think it has to do with just being a man being in office. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Even though she says it in a way, but then she does it at the same time. I didn't really get the vibes of her saying, "Oh, like he's a man. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Mhm.
maybe these women, maybe she's tired of men in office. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just hates Trump's. You know, maybe she hates Trump. You can talk right now.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's it. Like a lot of people hate Trump. You know, and it is what it is. And she wanted to do something to, I guess, commit to what she believes in, like, you know, religion. You know, I'm not trying to
But
talk about it, but still, like, it's her thing. I
but are
mean,
you gonna
nice.
sit here? Wait, but why sit here and do something that you don't want to do though, in protest of somebody who hasn't even, you know what I'm saying, done anything to anybody? Because we all remember Trump's 4 years, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The economy was booming. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
people. You know what I'm saying. All that stuff. And oh, speaking of that, did you have any opportunities as a colored woman or POC, person of color?
Oh my god.
I mean, you're a manager, right? Of your company?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Of the
been a
company you
manager.
work for?
Oh, that I worked
Exactly.
for back when? No, I
Yeah.
wasn't a manager. I was wanting to aim to be management,
Oh,
but
you were. I thought you were a
yeah,
manager.
but I was the boss of my businesses, several businesses that I had.
Yeah, exactly. So you flourished under Trump. You know what I'm saying? But these women, it's just like how people forget. That they what it was like Trump in 4 years, and then you have other people like, oh, blah blah blah, yeah, this and that. He's gonna come. He's gonna conjure all his supremacist his supremacist, white supremacist, and whatever the case is, his clan, and come and get you, boy, kind of thing. I'm like, what,
Right.
bro? He would have done that 4 years ago. Why all of a sudden he's gonna start doing that now? Like, bro, whatever, bro.
I
Like,
mean,
come on.
I don't understand with the whole idea of people hating Trump when there's other people prior to Trump, you know, years, George
Mhm.
Bush, Bill Clinton, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, in a way, George Bush was liked, but then he wasn't. But then after the whole 9/11, you
Yes.
know, got people questioning, you know.
I quit.
I knew who it was. That's why I didn't cry over anything. Yeah, it was sad, you know, people died and
Mhm.
everything, but it didn't really affect me when I heard it when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Mhm.
I already, because I knew it clicked, you know. And as a
Mhm.
child, like, you're like, why am I thinking this? But I just knew, you know,
Mhm.
who it was. And it was the government. It was us that,
Yeah.
you know, did this,
Well,
inflicted on the other countries.
it was the government, and that's the thing that gets me is that, okay, well, we're going off topic, but we're going to come back.
It's interesting.
No, it is. It is very interesting because you know what? No, that's the thing though, is that I knew 9/11, and you know what, YouTube, you can go screw yourself because I really don't care. Um, but anyway, um, 9/11, I believe wholeheartedly that it was a inside job, simply because remember back in the days, they on Fox News, on not Fox News, I'm sorry, on the Fox channel, they had demolition. They had demolitions. Like, I don't know if you know this, but I used to watch the demolition shows that they used to have, because they used to have things in Las Vegas getting um as a matter of fact, they had buildings getting demoed. You know what I'm saying? So they had buildings getting demoed, and they would show it on TV, like the Taj Mahal. God, and they would put that up, and then they show it how it blowed up. How it blows up from the outside. Everybody's like,
Mhm,
oh, you know what I'm saying? It was controlled,
mhm.
and as soon as that happened, and they were talking about how jet fuel burned slower when they actually burned the beams, the steel beams these twin towers were made out of, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yo, hold up. And then the way the building fell, like the way they were showing it, how controlled it was. And in my eyes, it was controlled. So I'm like, dude, this is an inside job. And not only that, back in the 90s, they were trying to blow that up. Back in the 90s, they were trying to
Mm.
blow it up. And actually, I think it was under Clinton, I believe. Don't quote me.
Oh,
I think Clinton was the president, I believe, because um, because even Notorious B.I.G. One of his lyrics was like blowing up like the World Trade. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, they in the 90s they were trying to get it, but it didn't work. But the way those towers fell, the way they fell, it was almost too, it was too almost too perfect.
Mm.
It was almost too controlled. When I mean by perfect, I mean controlled, like too controlled. And it sucks that people like that people had to die because of that shit. But just because, and then to find
Yeah.
out that we went to Kuwait or what is Iraq for nothing. They couldn't find any nukes, and that was under George Bush. George Bush was like, "Ooh, we
Mhm.
can't find any nukes." Well, dude, that's the reason why. At first, all of a sudden, we went to war because of that. Because we thought these people. And then you said you know what I'm saying. Then you said something about, oh, they have nukes over there, blah blah, and then that's we end up, and then it's just they just needed somebody to blame,
Mm.
and in my opinion, but
Yeah,
whatever.
because they know that we'll be upset if we knew the
Yeah,
truth. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
told us the truth. It's like there'll be war. The
and
world would
also,
have ended early.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The world would have ended early. If
Yeah,
the truth was revealed, that day. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? If we all knew that and we seen that the government was behind it and what happened, you
hmm
know. But my question is like, if that happened, would we still be here and sitting stupid like we've been doing this whole entire time?
mm,
All brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have a
yeah.
choice: either go to war or just sit and be stupid
Yeah.
and just enjoy our life and do whatever we want to do as long as
Well,
we have, to
it's
live.
like I said it's like I said in the past. It's like we're just too damn comfortable as Americans, and that's why, you know what I'm saying. And
Mhm.
that's just my opinion. And I'm not promoting anything, social media, whatever. But I'm just letting you know that you know what I'm saying. Things would have popped off if we knew the truth a lot sooner. You know what I mean? And then but but that's why they start showing those demolitions on regular TV, and that's how I. And then they actually cancel. Well, they actually banned the Johnny Poe song "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
Let the bodies hit the
Yeah,
floor.
exactly. And then that came out, I think, after, or like I think that came out like during, like before 9/11. But they ended up banning that song. You know what I mean? And then it just came back like
Oh,
several years ago.
I didn't know they banned it or anything. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they banned it because of that. Because bodies were actually hitting the ground.
Yeah,
Coming out of the Twin
yeah.
Towers.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
It is,
That's
but
crazy.
you know, it's but anyway, but yeah, that's that. But yeah, like I said, those demolition shows on Fox that they used to have,
Mhm.
they stopped that, and then they never showed them again, and that's why I think that's why they stopped it, because they didn't want people to catch on. But
Mhm.
in my opinion, hello, you didn't fool this fool, but it's just
Yeah.
whatever.
But I like how you looked into it, and then, but
Yeah.
then me, I just knew.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like to, I mean, I like to verify shit. You know what I mean? That's just me.
I don't need to verify. The spirit world
The
got
point.
me. It's
Oh,
verified and confirmed. Like, we got. I already know. Okay, you're like, you know what I'm saying. But with this one woman, I feel like she was saying, like, she's going by what she believes in. People can't
mm,
tolerate Trump. You know what I'm saying? She's taking
yeah.
up her own stand. She's taking up her own stand. You know what I'm saying? If
Hmm.
anybody wants to join her, there you go. There's a movement there. You know what I'm saying? But the
Right.
whole sterilizing, like tying her tubes, it's just, it's if it's her thing, she wants to do it, it's her body. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
Don't
you're
judge.
right.
But I mean, I don't believe
But
in tying your tubes. Like, it just wasting.
well, the thing about me is that when I was 18, there's a little story about me real quick. I tried to get I tried to get a vasectomy.
Mm,
But the doctor told me, "Nah, you're too young for that." No, no, and I went back 2 more years, a year, No,
mhm.
actually, no, it was 18. It was just 18. I'm like, no, no, I'm not gonna
That
have
was too
kids.
early. Oh,
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He's like, it's too early. You might want to, but now I don't regret it.
mm,
I'm glad that he said what he said, because family's everything to me. You know what I'm saying? So my kids
mhm.
are my kids are my world. So I know it's yours too, but I try to get a vasectomy on at age 18. And he's like, nope, you can't, nope.
Damn, you're that
Yeah.
traumatized.
But that wasn't because of Trump though, it's just because of something that I
Yeah,
didn't want
well,
kids, you know what I mean?
yeah, I don't think I've even heard. Like I've heard of Trump at that time.
Well,
He was just that businessman.
yeah,
So
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
damn.
So yeah, I mean that's basically it. People are, and it says here, with Trump's victory, we quickly learned that my choice to cancel the surgery had been taken from me. She said, we both believe that I had no choice but to proceed to ensure that I can protect my health. Should I be assaulted during a Trump presidency? Should my husband's vasectomy fail, and or should my hormonal birth control become inaccessible? What the? Uh, oh, hold on. I skipped. Hold on. It said the woman said she scheduled the surgery in October and planned to cancel the appointment if Kamala Harris had one. Her husband already had a vasectomy in 2021, and then that's when she said, "With Trump's victory, we quickly learned that my choice to cancel the surgery had been taken from me." Dude, are you freaking my
I know this
God.
is not a sister. I don't know. I mean,
I don't care who it is. This is stupid, bro. Like,
she's not Korean. She's not Chinese. She's not a sister.
we don't know that. It doesn't say her. I mean, really, does her race really,
I it doesn't matter if it's dudes. I'm curious. I want this verified.
Yeah, we got to verify. Yeah, that's funny. They would have showed a video. I mean, I didn't find a video, but when I heard this, I was like, what?
Yeah, because it says Georgia resident Morgan Wood, 24. She has a consultation to be sterilized on it. So this Morgan Wood.
Yeah, she should have got sterilized yesterday. She probably, if she kept her appointment, she would have got it sterilized yesterday. I mean, that she has a consultation to be sterilized on December 5th. I have no idea. What?
All I know is I'm glad that Trump's in office and hope to see great things.
He's not in office yet.
Oh, he's not in office yet?
No, he will be on January 20th. I know, right? Everybody wants him to hurry up and get in there.
Yeah, because I was like, what is he gonna? Yeah, like because his last term, I was like, it took him a while, too, didn't it? Because he didn't jump right in. I mean, you just don't jump right in, but still, like it took him a while.
No, it's January. It's always January 20th when the transition inauguration. When he gets, so it's January 20th. I know it can't come fast enough for something, you know what I mean? But these clowns in the government right now are trying the deep state operatives are trying their best, they're trying their hardest to screw shit up, start World War III, even though they
do nothing right now.
Yeah, the liberals right now were screaming back in the days, oh, Trump's going to start World War III because of his attitude and blah, blah, blah. No, look who started World War III, idiots. And remember, Trump was going to ban, he said, I'm going to ban TikTok. Who's banning TikTok? Whose administration we're under? Biden and Harris.
Oh my God.
So guys, if you guys want somebody to blame on banning TikTok, and it sucks because people are making they have a business on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They make their money, off of TikTok. But
you do a lot of stuff in TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
And other apps too.
Yeah. But it sucks that they're losing, that TikTok's gonna lose, but but they brought it upon themselves when they started fucking, doing what they were doing. And that's it.
I just think that everybody jumps the gun on something and then it's like a big thing. Just they turn little things into big ones. Yeah. Why do we need these apps anyway? All they do is have this trafficking and drugs and everything else. That's what it's basically for. That's what they do. Like they got Live Me, they do it on Live Me and every, TikTok, other apps, dating apps and all that stuff. That's what they do. You gotta talk about that too next segment or something, you know?
You know what? I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that because it also coincides with the border too. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
border being busted on, with the border being open and stuff, and not
mm.
secured. That's another. That's another. Yeah, dude, I have a lot of topics on hand. It's just,
Yeah,
ugh. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and then I actually want to find people that actually are, you know what I'm saying, like have boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And those are few far in between, and plus, I gotta have 1,000 subs. You know what I mean, or something
yeah,
like that.
you'll get there. You'll get there, Josh, in due
Oh
time. And
yeah.
I can't believe we're gonna read some woman named Ashley from Kentucky claims to be asexual and told the outlet that the only way she would get pregnant would be if she was raped and wants to be sterilized for that reason. I think it's funny because it seems like she may have a fantasy being raped. I don't know. Just saying.
Hold on.
I
What
mean,
was this? Ashley Heaton, 36 of Kentucky, claims to
yeah.
be asexual and told the outlet that the only way she would get pregnant would be if she was raped and wants to be
Mm-hmm.
sterilized for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
What the bro?
I
Oh,
understand what asexual means. I do understand it. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But
What is it? What is asexual? I'm
it's
trying to keep up with these damn trends that are going around.
well, okay. Well, I'm not sure if I'm fully, correct on this, but it's basically a person that chooses to not have intimate, sex with, their partner. They don't, they're like they can be affectionate, but it's more of like you can say a friendship without the sex. So it's like a relationship without the sex.
So dry humping, basically. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, okay, now I understand. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be, like very
Anyway,
descriptive,
you can.
but
I mean, from what I've heard years ago, you can dry hump and still get pregnant. I think some woman told me, like, girl, like back when, said she was
uh,
dry hump. That's why she got pregnant that way. I was
what
like, how is
the?
that possible? I don't
Oh,
know. I just don't.
yeah,
Me, I like to go into details, but it's not the time.
yeah. No, no. It's yeah. That's some backstage details. I don't get that, man. I can't even fathom like that. I'm like, how in the heck does that happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, whatever.
Oh, it's like tough
Ah,
words to imagine.
yeah, only in America, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But for a
Okay.
woman to say she would have to, only way she can get pregnant was to get raped, it's like totally ridiculous.
It is. It is.
You know?
Yep, it is. I agree. No, I totally agree. I'm 100% agree with you. It is ridiculous. It does sound like some kind of fantasy or something like that.
It does.
It
I
does. You're
mean,
right.
I
Yeah.
know she probably didn't need to want it sound that way, but it kind
Hmm.
of does, like in the behind, like read between the lines type of thing.
Right.
I see something there. I mean, okay,
And
whatever floats your boat.
yeah, but don't those. I don't know, man. But you're sterilizing yourself. Oh, because there's a probability that you might get raped. Like seriously, like what the heck, man?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
like I do understand, like just say for all, like in all seriousness, I do understand where she's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only way she was sterilized is she got raped. Okay, I get it. That's not a good thing to get raped unless you want it. You're willing, but
right.
still,
But
I
it's
mean,
because of Trump, though. It's because of Trump. It got elected. That's it.
but yeah, but I don't know if this is the same woman though. There's different women that are talking about.
No, it
Yeah.
is it is different women, but it's under because of Trump. It's Trump's fault that they're getting sterilized.
Well, I understand, but this girl says she claims she's to be an asexual, but I mean she's not referring to Trump or anything at this time.
Okay, but read it. Let's finish reading. It says the
Okay.
only way I would this she said the only way I would get pregnant if I was raped and I refused to be forced to carry the result of a man's violence against my will.
Hmm.
She said, I have seen that this country will not protect people that can get pregnant, which is bullshit, and have seen the reports of the deaths of pregnant women that were refused medical care. She's
Okay,
She's
wait.
like, hold on, give me 1 second. I refuse to be a person that ends up not being able to get medical care just because I own a uterus with some cells growing in it. And she's talking about abortions. That's what she's
Mm-hmm.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying the word abortions without saying abortions. So Trump gave the abortion that the they're mad because of Roe v. Wade. Number one, Roe v. Wade was a lie. I'm sorry, not was it is a lie. Roe v. Wade is a lie. The woman was on her deathbed when she said basically she was a struggling mother and she had no choice but to take the money, and that was Roe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that story was debunked a while ago, and Trump just gave abortions back to the state, which it should have been the state anyway. So they're saying that, oh, I can't get an abortion because the state that I live in. Well,
Mm-hmm.
or no, I'm sorry, they're basically saying that the government now they're basically screaming, "Govern me harder, daddy." Government, govern me harder, government, daddy, government. Like, bro, really? Why are you dependent on the damn government? This is all what it is, bro. Seriously.
Oh my god.
Seriously, man. There's like I can't get an abortion because they overturned Roe v. Wade. No, you can still get your abortions. And you know what I'm saying? Some certain states just, you know what I'm saying? They didn't ban. Trump just gave it. They just gave it back to the states. The Supreme Court gave it back to the states where it should have been. It should have been a state issue, not a fucking not a government issue like a federal government issue. It should never be that way. That. You know, it's just every state has a constitution. Every state has, you know, has their own laws. And the only way the government steps in is when the state's not doing their jobs or whatever the case is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time, in my opinion. People may argue that, but I don't give a shit. That's just my opinion. But you know, it's it, man. I mean, just makes sense. You know, the government's not supposed to be telling us what to do, bro. Like they're supposed to They're supposed to look out for our you know, us our world being as far as keeping this country safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The government was established just to keep us safe, us Americans safe and free, and make sure that we're abiding, like the states are abiding by the laws. They're by the laws of the land, and that's it. It was supposed to be like you're supposed to go home, and you know, go back home, and you know, come to the White House when you could, and it would come to the White House and then go back home. It wasn't supposed to be a fucking career. That's why I always say, don't worry about winning the lottery. Just be a politician. You have a better chance to get more money if you're a politician than win the lottery.
Mm-hmm. I mean the money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's our money. It's our
Yeah,
money. I mean, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It is our money.
Thank you.
This
So
is
you do
our
know-
world. It's
So you
free.
do know you do know enough about politics, even though you say you don't know.
I'm spiritualist. Okay, spirits tell me. Okay.
Oh my gosh. No, it should be
I don't
common
like
sense to tell you.
politics. No, it's the spirits. Yeah, seriously. So I'm telling you that I don't like politics. I don't care much about it, you know, but
Yeah, no, that's you.
I did
That's
vote
you.
for Trump last year. Not this year because, you know, I was just being lazy and I had stuff going on in my life.
Last
other
year, you
than
mean 4 years ago?
Huh?
You mean the second? You mean the second time?
Yeah, this term I didn't vote for him because I felt like I knew he was gonna win again. I already know
No.
you know, I knew Trump was gonna win the first term. I knew before anybody because I'm open. I'm woke.
No, you're not woke. You're awake. That's a big difference.
Okay, woke, awake, whatever. Okay.
No, not whatever. Get the
Here
freaking
on
get
the
it
internet.
right, bro. Get it
You
right,
know, you're
bro.
lucky to catch me online.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, lucky the cat. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Shit. That, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit of civil rivalry, you know.
Oh my
No, I'm just
God,
joking.
dear Lord. Oh yeah, because I wanted to read what the other one said too.
Which one? You want me to go back, and then we'll go.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll go back.
Something
Okay.
I was reading while you're talking.
Yeah. I think I'm. This is the most I ever talked.
Wow, you're
Yeah.
comfortable. That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Which one? The Florida resident. This right here.
oh yeah, she's from Florida. Okay, go ahead.
Florida. Sorry, Florida resident Eden, whatever her last name is, 25 said she decided to get sterilized over a massively viral joke made by podcaster Nick Fuentes, in which he said, "Your body, my choice." Yeah, that wasn't that. I don't think that was a right. He said it was a joke. You know, he said it was a joke. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would say more like, I don't know,
Oh,
sarcasm. But anyway.
yeah, there's
Should
more.
it have been made? Nah, not really. You know, but this is America. You know, you get to say whatever you want to say, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
What she said
But
for her was a call of to action.
yeah, she's like, yeah, said she decided to get sterilized over a massive viral joke. Like, dude just made a joke, and homeboy was like, and the homegirl was like, I'm getting my teeth tight because of this.
Okay, this Nick Fuentes, is he hot? That's a question because she probably agreed to that.
I don't know. I don't know. Coming from a dude, and I mean, you would. I probably have to bring him up, but
I'm gonna Google and see what this
yeah.
person is.
And then it says all the political noise is what really finalized my decision for me. She said it wasn't just Trump winning, but rather all the online Reddit that followed. For me, it was a call to action. What's her name said? Eden said a need to get this locked in, so I don't have to live in fear that at any moment some random guy can completely destroy my life. For me, the idea of getting pregnant is worse than death. I'm sorry. I'm doing what I can to protect my right to choose. I'm choosing me. You can choose yourself. But the problem is that once again, yeah, you're not saying that, oh, had nothing to do with Trump, but rather this joke, but also you also have that choice to be on birth control. You also have that choice to not have sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
and
taking your you're taking my opinion, you're taking your responsibility away and putting it on that guy. Oh, he should be responsible. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he is responsible, and certain things happen with condoms. I mean, shit happens. You know what I mean?
well,
I'm
okay,
just in the bus, but still,
yeah, just keep it in your damn pants, okay? Keep
exactly.
it in your freaking pants,
Yeah,
okay? And just hide in your house and everything else, and then you're gonna feel lonely. Then you're gonna want some attention. Then you're
yeah,
gonna go on your phone or on the internet here on your computer and do some dating sites because you want attention. And then when you go out
right,
and finally get that date on Tinder and everything, you're like, oh, I'm so happy. And when you meet the guy, he's like either rapist, pedophile, or whatever, mama's boy.
right.
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, oh, I should have stayed home, But no, I mean, come on. Women act
Yeah.
like men, and men act like women.
Well, some do, some do.
Oh,
But
this is Fuentes. I don't know if y'all can see him here.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
I,
yeah, but he's in the into politics, and he was a live streamer. Apparently, that his YouTube page was permanently terminated in February 2020 for violating YouTube's hate speech policy.
do you think he's hot just by looking at him?
He looks like a Liam Payne or that guy from that One Direction. A little bit. I don't know.
The one that off himself,
Yeah,
allegedly.
off itself allegedly.
Yeah.
No, he did not.
Oh, so yeah, but I mean, would you get your tubes tight because he said that?
No, he looks like an a-hole, dude. Like that's a
Exactly.
face that I wouldn't listen to. That's a face of a liar, and you know what I'm saying? Oh my god.
Man, people are just like
You
people
just
just want
know.
to.
Like I've been hair steadying up. Look at negative energy here.
Wow. Well,
Nikki going down.
I was like, looking at, I saw his podcast. I know who he is, and I was like, yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
I don't. It's just trash. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But
Well, I mean, hold on real quick. I know
but
because there's a lot of actors that went into politics. What's that guy from Harold and Kumar? That Indian dude. He went into politics too. He quit acting to go into politics. Was it him or was it the Asian dude? I think it was the Indian dude. Yeah, he went to politics. Again, I don't know his name.
mm.
But you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know
Oh
that.
yeah, that was like I mean, like a year or two, maybe a couple years after, a few years after the movies came out. He
Mhm.
was saying that he was going to quit acting because he had to quit acting to go into politics.
Mm.
All right. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he didn't know that. Oh yeah. That's
Wait,
all.
can you find it? Like, let's see. What was it? What was this? You
I
got me
don't,
curious now, bro.
yeah, I don't know when it was, but it was it's the Indian dude, I think.
It's an Indian dude.
Yeah, he went into politics. So I don't know exactly what he's doing. Like it was an article I was reading about it many years ago.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I know who you're talking about. Was it that Indian dude? God, no, I think I know who. Yeah. Now that you said something, I think I know who you're talking about. He was like a actor comedian, right?
I guess you can say
Yeah,
that.
because he played in funny movies. Like
Well,
I don't
Harold
know.
and Kumar. You know that
That's
movie?
his name,
No, Harold and Kumar is a movie.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah,
Let me see.
yeah, he acted in that movie, those movies. You know Harold
Q.
and Kumar?
I think I know who you're talking about because I was like, it's weird. I think I know who you're talking. Yeah,
How
hold
can
on.
you forget about Harold and Kumar, girl?
No, I think I said, dude. I hardly remember,
They
dude.
went
I
to the
hardly
White
remember movies,
Castle,
bro.
man.
What?
They went to the White Castle, man.
Oh yeah, this dude. He's an Indian dude. Oh, were you talking about this one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you're
one.
right. You're right. Yes, he did. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Because I remember. Yeah, now you said something. I remember him saying that.
So I wonder how he's doing. You know, if he happens to drop by, like stop and see us, you know,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
pre-record, you know, let us know how you're doing. Let us know what's really going on
yeah,
in the behind the scenes.
yeah.
Because I spoken to when I was working at a nursing home and stuff. There was this one guy. I think he worked for the mayor or the mayor's assistant or something like that. He
Uh-huh.
even told me like, don't believe anything that you hear in the news. Don't because he worked for the government and everything.
Mm.
And then he worked for the mayor, and then he's like, it's bad. It's really bad. He's like,
Oh,
I don't.
really?
Yeah, he's like, this world is going to get worse. There's things
Yeah.
that he had seen, through his
Uh-huh.
eyes. There was dangerous stuff going on there,
Oh,
black
wow.
and everything. So what we saw in Empire is true.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just joking. I can't stop thinking of Lucius Lyons for some reason.
Uh,
Just pops my no, but for real, that happened. That's what he told me. The guy from the nursing home
uh-huh.
that was a resident that he said that it's really bad.
Oh, wow.
All a lie. Nobody cares about anybody but themselves.
Well, I can see that though. I can really see that. I can really see that really going down. But all right, yeah, wow. Is he still is he still alive?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I think because I think he left that like after we spoke because I kept him going into his room to ask him questions and wanting to know more, hoping
Oh,
that he'll
really?
tell me something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So when someone says that,
Yeah.
shoot.
Well, no. I actually believe him because the news. Listen, like I always said, the news will send you in a depression state. It would make you afraid to
Mhm.
go outside.
Mm.
Like, and you know what I'm saying? Because I stopped watching the news and I read about it and I watch clips. But my head is totally different now to where it was back then when I was starting to watch the news. When I actually watch the news, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously, and then all of a sudden it just clicked. I'm like, this news will play the mass destruction, blah blah. But you know what? In local news, a kitty gets saved from the tree, and you're like, oh.
Right.
And then after that, a man drowns in in the ocean. Experienced a swimmer drowns in the ocean. Like, oh, you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
Let me join the kitty.
because when one of our sisters she went missing, she ran away and everything. We're looking for her and everything, right? I called the news station and they're like, oh, we can't cover that right now. And I'm like, but I saw in the news that like a freaking dog got run off and everything from this old lady's house from the owner and everything. Y'all made it like, what's the freaking deal, yo? Like, this is serious stuff. So my sister ran off missing. She's missing somewhere. God knows what. You know what I'm saying? Why is there any news? This is like, that's not even news. Freaking a dog being found, a cat being found, like who's making the best hammers? Like, who cares? Like,
yeah.
Damn. Shoot. Now the sterilization going on, tubes getting tied.
Yeah.
Vasectomies going on. I mean, in a way, it's a good, we're overpopulated anyway. So, I mean, whatever.
No, that's another topic. I don't think we're overpopulated. I think it's we're underpopulated because speaking of that, which actually is the sex. What's up?
No.
What's up?
No. You're right. We're underpopulated because you know why?
Why?
Because of trafficking going on underground.
You think that has anything?
It's a bad joke. Sorry. It's a bad joke.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna go ghost mode right now. Okay. Rolling my eyes here. What the heck, man? Really, bro? Really, sis? Really, man? Really? Anyway, all right. Okay. We're going to the 4B movement, guys. All right.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, that is a bad joke. It was, dude. It wasn't funny.
I mean,
it
come
wasn't
on.
funny. I don't know.
The world's cruel as it is, whatever.
It is cruel, but we don't need to add on to it though.
Oh, right. Somebody's gonna get offended for that. They're sitting here. What time is it? At 8:30, and they're chilling. Mm-hmm.
Wow, 8:30. Holy crap! Wow. Okay, so we're gonna move on and go to. Oh, we're having fun. Are you having fun? Are you liking it? Cool. Yeah, I'm surprised.
This is the first time I've been live on air.
Well, you would have been on the other podcast when we were talking about puberty blockers.
You were? Oh, y'all did already?
Yeah. I did that podcast where we did puberty blockers, but you said your phone was actually like on fire or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was hot, man. Yeah. So now I have a computer now.
No, that's good. That's what's up. All right, so we're gonna head on to okay, guys. This is what we're doing. This is a comparison of South Korea 4B movement versus America 4B movement. You'll see the difference. So, hold on. I'm doing this shit again. I'm acting like a.
You like my shirt? This just in. You're an idiot.
Oh really? Wait, hold on. Let me blow that up. Hold on.
Hold on. Is it this just in?
Oh no! Hold on. Let me.
Did I kick him out? Oh.
I like that. I like that shirt.
Walmart for $7.
There you go. Free 9. Yeah. You know what? They might they should give that away for free, man.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, keep on talking. I'll be right back. I gotta do something.
Okay.
So hold on. Maybe you can read this to the audience here. This is why the 4B movement guys got started here. this is how it got started. Sorry, not why it got started, but how it got started. So there you go. Gangnam Murder says he killed because women have always ignored me. And this was posted on 2016, 5/20, May 20th, 2016. Brutal murder in Gangnam washroom has touched off fervent response as an event of misogyny. So here we go. And this is, and if you want, you can go ahead and read it and just keep it entertaining. I'll be right back, I promise. So give me a second. And
I'm sure everybody else could read it.
Can you read it for real? Can you or no?
No.
You can't read it?
I get nervous.
Bruh. Let me zoom in for it real quick. Zoom in.
I have glasses on too. This is my prescription glasses too.
Well, I'm supposed to have my reading glasses, but you know, if I zoom in, yeah. So anyway, I'll be right back.
Okay, for this, okay, I did because women have always ignored me. Okay, so this guy murdered this woman just because I guess she was ignoring him or he felt ignored. I mean, this is obviously a psycho dude. This dude is psychotic. I mean, who cares if you're being ignored by women? You know, we're all ignored. By people, by our families, and everything else. Anyway, this quote by a 34-year-old surnamed Kim after his brutal random stabbing murder of a woman in her 20s in the middle of Seoul's busy Gangnam neighborhood has triggered a major response in South Korea. On May 19th, growing numbers of mourners came to pay respects to or Lee posted messages for the victim in front of the exit 10 Gangnam station. I'm not sure I'm not saying that right. The visitors, which had begun the day before, left the area around the exit almost impassable with whatever that is. Whatever. Okay, so basically blase because students and Korea University and other schools have begun putting up posters and post-its notes bearing the hashtag survived.
Yeah. And
I was trying to scroll down and everything, but I couldn't.
Yeah, you don't have access.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a guest, man. You're a guest. So give me a second. Hold on. I guess it's too big to.
I'm American. Whatever.
It says police station. I ain't gonna even pronounce Seoul's Show police station, which is investigating the incident, said its preliminary profiler interview found no specific case of Kim having been victimized by women. Mr. Kim appears to have generally felt victimized due to paranoia, the station said. So he could have probably been like a schizophrenic or something. You know what I mean? He could have been I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll see if they say it though. I mean, he's paranoid, like a paranoid schizophrenic. That's the thing.
Well, it says victimized due to paranoia. I mean, that he could be. He says, but many South Koreans are seeing the attack as an example of a crime motivated by misogyny. Okay. Now, the definition of misogyny, correct me if I'm wrong, is the hate towards women. And he said he didn't say that he hated women, right? He said basically he felt ignored by women. Could that eventually lead up to hate? I would say yes.
He loved women so much to the point that he didn't understand why he was being ignored. So he decided to do something psychotic and do what he did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it sounds to me, I'm trying to think in different perspectives of a lunatic, you know? I mean, he could have been a quiet dude that sold fish or something at a, fish market. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And be all like, selling his fish and then looking at women, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably just wasn't women's type, There's a type for everybody. Did you try America? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It says a lot of times you can be with a man and nothing happens. It says for media activist Jang Song Young, 35, the incident resonated personally. A lot of times you can be with a man and nothing happens, and then you're walking alone late at night and get insulted by men or run into ones who have had a lot to drink and are acting up. Jang said, as you accumulate more and more memories like that, you always end up shrinking back. That's what she said, and that's what the media activist said. But you know that can happen to that can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? Like anybody, man or woman. You know what I mean?
Okay, but okay, so okay, I'm
Okay.
just curious. Like,
What?
did he know this person, or just a random person that
It
he?
was a random woman.
But I'm curious though. Like, could have he been watching her? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know
Yeah.
what she looks like and what he looks like. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
What was his name?
His name was Gang. I would type in Kim Gangnam. It says Gangnam murder. I don't know if that Gangnam was the last name or is it murderer says he killed because he was always ignored. Women have ignored me. You might want to lower your background, whatever you're looking at, because I'm getting echo in the background.
My background.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
Oh,
on.
Gangnam is a neighborhood. Yeah, so it's like I think it might be a little town or something. It might be a town or something. But his first name is Kim. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this real quick and the rest of it. And while you're looking for that, I can say here, um, it says here. Hold on, give me a second. A lot of times you can what it says. One of the messages left in front of the subway exit reads, "I survived only by luck." Analysts suggested one of the reasons the murderer has prompted such a wave of um, com camaraderie stems from the fear among many women that they could also be victimized. The fact that the attack took place at a public bathroom is the bustling Gangnam district has reminded many women of the ever-present threats they face. I find myself growing more and more terrified of others, said radio writer Kim So Young 34. I've gotten more fearful of public spaces in particular. I think don't use the bathroom, don't use elevators, don't walk on side streets. I mean, but you're just saying basically with all this, you're just saying that men are, you know what I mean? Men are just gonna attack any women that they see. You know what I'm saying? That every man. That's the way I'm taking it, and that's not the case. You know what I mean? Hello, you there?
Sorry.
Buddy?
Where did this happen?
I don't. Give me a second.
Was it like in a cafe or
On May
something?
19th. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. No, it happened on May 19th. Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't happen on May 19th. After the murder, May 17th murder. After May so it happened May 17th of it had to be 2016 because the article came out 5/20/2016.
Where I mean, do you know where it happened at? Like where
Yeah.
specifically the place?
It said
Yeah.
gang no, it says Gangnam neighborhood.
Um,
Seoul's busy. It says it's in Seoul, so it's in Seoul's busy Gangnam neighborhood has
I think
triggered a major response.
this may be him. Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Can you
Yeah,
send
yeah,
me my?
yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Yeah, you have to you have to send
hold
it
on.
to you or something, or I don't know. I mean, it looks like a cute little man. He's like kind of like it seems like in his eyes there's something wrong there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he may be autistic or socially awkward. You know what I'm saying, or both, something like that. I mean, who knows? But yeah, just send it to me.
Oh,
Yeah, send it to me through Messenger, and I'll pull it up on. I'll send it to myself on the email. But but
regular
what?
Messenger or Facebook?
Messenger. It says hold on. Oh, I got it now. Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yep. No worries. You can't even see his face, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Sorry, audience. I'm gonna send it to myself real quick and bam, money. Yeah. So. Yeah. So it says, yeah, she's terrified. The media activist is terrified that all this stuff is whatever is going on here. And hold on, dude, seriously, come on now, hurry up. Says a law professor at Suk Im Young Women's University who has researched hate speech and hate crimes posted a Facebook message on May 19th saying the fact that Kim chose some woman as opposed to some person as the target of his crime suggests it is not going too far to view this as a hate crime I'm sorry, as a crime of hate against women. So you're saying if it also was a man, it was okay, but it's a woman, it's a problem? It's both are wrong, and bad. You know what I mean? So, to me, this is just, you know, this dude just picked out a random and also I saw a podcast on a Korean podcast, and the woman was saying this was a random woman, like he didn't know this woman from Adam and Eve, basically, and this is just some random woman that he just picked, and maybe he tried to holler at her, right? Hey, let me holler at you a bit, and she's probably like, yeah, nope, skirt, and he got mad and pissed off and decided to pick that one today. You know what I mean? So that day, so it is bad luck. It is, and but but
And yeah,
you get what I'm saying though.
you
What the
know
heck are you doing, bro?
how you are? How you are? Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. How you are? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Bro.
Okay, can I buy you some coffee? Oh no, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, no. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is he probably catcalled her or something like that, and she probably didn't want to have nothing to do with it, or probably try to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. New people that are, you know what I'm saying? That we used to, I used to call it holler. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me holler at you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Try to pick her up, basically. And she
Yeah, it's
probably
like
had nothing to do with him. And he probably said, you know what? I'm done being rejected, and probably picked that one that day. You know what I mean? Which
yeah.
is sad. But to sit there and just say that all men are, and that's the thing though, is that they're just putting men in general in a corner, and it's like just because of like basically one bad apple spoils a whole bunch kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
All men are like this, which we're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean,
No, be truthful. Though, be truthful. Come on.
I am being truthful. Like today in today's society, today's world, whatever, men are like weird. Okay,
How are they weird though?
I'm just saying weird because I don't want to talk about it. I'm just saying men are the way they are. They don't they're egotistical, you know, the ego gets in the way. They freaking do whatever they want to do. If they say they want a relationship and they, you know, they're like, I'm not ready for a relationship. It's like, really, what is up with you? And the guys you're talking about, the guys that are want a relationship and, you know, treat a woman good, is very rare. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays.
It is rare. I do agree with you. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. It's rare now in these days, but you know, once again, it all stems back to you can't treat every okay. You can't. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. All right, if since I was married the first time, you know how that went. Yeah, I don't need to go into detail, but you know how that went. So all women are bad. So I should make my current wife pay for my the past of my of my past marriage. So I should make I should make my new wife or current wife, you know, however you want to put it, you know, whatever situation you're in, your second wife pay for your past pay she should pay for your past sins or vice versa.
Okay, but how
No, no,
long?
no, no,
Okay.
no, no,
Wait,
no.
wait, wait,
Should
wait, wait,
they?
wait. No, no, no. Hold on.
Okay.
But
All
how old
right.
were you when you got married the first
Shit.
time?
Okay, 20,
Okay, how old were you when you got married again?
25.
Okay.
I think it was 20. Yeah, I
So
think it was 25.
so pretty
24.
much
24.
like, okay,
Yeah.
you didn't let one bad apple ruin it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you've been with this person now for like, so what, 20 something years?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost
So I'm
18.
thinking, okay,
Okay.
well, it seemed like 20 something, 27
It
years.
does. It feels like a yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once
Yeah.
it's 20, you're like, y'all gotta go out and do something. You know what I'm saying? Because no
But
no marriage lasts so long ever since what,
what
19, what
20s?
54, 1960s. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I do get, we do get accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? You know, we do kind of an accomplishment. It is an accomplishment, you know,
mhm,
especially now in these days. You know what I mean? And you know,
mhm.
I've got told like 5 years ago, you know, that oh, you know, you've been together. Like, wow, most marriages don't last that long. I was like, well, when I was married the first time, it lasted 3 years. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but once again, you can't you're sitting there and taking one man that did wrong to a woman, and now you're categorizing all men are like that though. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna share a little bit about myself, you know, with the viewers out there, and you know, of course, you know. But
Okay, where are
anyway,
you going with this? All right.
okay, so I've been in a lot of relationships since early on, since you know what I'm saying, but only like three serious relationships I've been in, you know. But I've been outside of those three serious relationships, I've been in a lot of relationships throughout my lifetime. So I understand what you're saying. Like, I think it's more mainly your choice. It's our choice to, like, the reason I've had a lot of bad apples is because maybe it's the that I chose them. You know what I'm saying? It was my choice to choose them. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I should have just chose differently. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like, you didn't let that affect you. That one, you know, major relationship affect you that you had in your first marriage. So you went on, you waited for a little while, and then you got married again. You know, so in my case, it just, I'm tired of freaking men. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
do love men, their personalities, to converse with them and stuff. They're cool as hell and everything. But when they're in a relationship with you, it's just totally freaking different. You know, like my second marriage, you know, it was like about 20 years, almost 20 years, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that wasn't working out. That didn't work out, you know, for a long time. And then I tried it again, you know, so it still didn't work out, you know. I'm
Hmm.
like, what is wrong with them? Because it's not me. I'm really, really awesome, you know, obviously. You know, good woman here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of
Yeah.
makes you say, want to stop and say, it's like, why are these broken men gravitating towards me? You know what I'm saying? It's not
Right.
something I'm doing wrong. I'm just a
Mhm.
caring person, and maybe they see that. But again, in my mental state, and it's not a negative thing either. I just want to be by myself. I want to spend time by myself. So I choose myself, what I should have done and chosen a long time ago, you know? And I think a lot of women have been in bad relationships, been hurt, been emotionally and physically abused. I get it. I get it. Do you?
Well, I get it too. There's nothing wrong in self care. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying. Care for yourself, but don't. But my thing is, do not let your next partner pay for the past because
Mhm,
it's not their fault. And
mhm,
that's what these people are. These people, they're not even they're the ones in my opinion, they're not the ones that are even they weren't even murdered their kid, whatever what the sister or whatever wasn't even murdered, but yeah, they're categorizing all men that all men are bad.
okay,
They're-
but it's just like a man going celibate. It's not saying that sex is bad or women are bad. It's just like he doesn't want to be sexual with anybody until he's ready to do what he has to do. When he's
but
ready
that's
for
his but
it,
that's his choice though.
oh, this is their choice too. They're making
Yeah,
a stand and doing it like, and I know just stating our views and stuff like
right.
that.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, there's no debating here because I'm not going to sit here and debate with some other person, say another co-host comes in. I'm not going to do that. For what?
mhm,
At the end of the day, it's your decision. I'm going to
right.
go to sleep good and happy, and so are
Yeah,
you. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But this is interesting, and
No,
it's
it
okay for us
is.
to share our opinions, and you know what I'm saying. But like you're saying, like you can't classify everybody as a bad apple. It's true. But
Right.
if if you're gonna think that way, then maybe it's time for you to be by yourself.
If we got to think, what way? I'm sorry, which way?
That
I wanna,
there's a lot of bad apples that everybody is the same. Is what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay, got
So
it. Because
if
I
you're gonna have that mentality, then that
right.
means you're broken. Seek
Mhm.
therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seek self-care, because at this moment in time, for you to think that you have to be by yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because you're not right. You're broken, but
Mhm.
you're unaware that you are. So
Right.
maybe these women are unaware that they're broken, or they're admitting that they're broken, and they're telling you, "Oh, yeah, I'm doing this because of this. I'm done with men," and they want to state it to the world, like shave their hair off, whatever, or go
Right.
celibate, not date a man. Fine, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like the world is
No.
less hectic out there because men don't have to put up with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're
Yeah.
broken. Like, why enter a relationship if you're going to cause drama and be toxic? So you're saving the men out there. So thank you. Bring them to me.
Well, I'm sorry. Bring the good man to her.
Yeah, not the boy. Yeah, not
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
psychotic murders or anything.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You're right. And I'm I speak it. I'm coming to coming from her brother. You know what I mean? So I mean, this is this is my ride or die friend is my sister right here. This is the only
hmm
sister I speak to that
hmm
we have in depth conversations. So
hmm
that's my friend.
So this conversation is normal. We talk like this over
Yeah.
the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And people are like, dude, you're different, man, compared to other pot. You know what I'm saying? Like you're different. The other people have me on like go. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but it flows. It's all about chemistry too. You know what I'm saying? So,
hmm Yeah.
so,
So we got along.
but
So good.
yeah, but that's it though. That's how it got started. The 4B movement. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's how the 4B got started. Not it, and this started it, and also, Korean women they feel like they're also undervalued because
Mm,
they weren't getting paid. This I think this might have been a cherry on the cake kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like
mhm.
because you'll see when you guys do your research too about it. Don't take my research for it, or my sister's research for it. It's true. They Korean women feel undervalued because number one, they're not making enough money for of a versus they just feel undervalued. Like period. They don't feel like they're making enough money, in the corporations, in the corporate world, et cetera, et cetera, blah blah blah. They feel like they don't have they feel like their own value is just to get married to a man and make babies, and that's what they feel like.
Oh, because that's what it's been. You know what I'm saying? And so the
True,
women are
true.
now becoming a lot smarter, obviously. But I mean, we're all the smartest, people in the world because we're nurturers. We're more open than men. Just
Mhm.
not gonna lie. But anyway, but it's true though. I mean, they're coming to the realization it's like they're more than just a mother and a wife.
Mhm.
So the traditional side of everything, they're seeing more of themselves that they want to do in the world. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
Right.
wrong with this movement. There's nothing wrong with the movement of the 4B because
No, no,
they're
no,
doing
no. Hold on. Scratch that. What movement? Which one movement? The 4B movement in Korea or the American 4B
in
movement?
Korea 4B movement in Korea. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I mean, it lays it out there. I mean, but the movement here and what you talk about with the Trump thing, and then women are saying this and that, whatever. It's just it's another thing that like Mexicans running to Mexico, back to Mexico because Trump said that he's going to deport them. Like, it's always something. It's always something. So this doesn't surprise me. They're just throwing everything out of proportion and over here, taking from the Koreans like they do to, China and everything else, Understand?
It's funny how we adopt other people's stance on things, but we don't adopt our country's own values and stance and standing for the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Oh, something happened in South Korea. Oh, let's look at and and then they twist it. They convolute the stance, and it's all about the women. It's all about the women in South Korea,
Mm-hmm.
but in America, it's all about the women. But it's because we didn't vote Kamala Harris. Like, how fucking retarded is that? Like, seriously, like
I
that's
mean, yeah, what through all this whole entire segment, I feel like women like everywhere don't feel valued everywhere. Doesn't mean that only America, other country, whatever. Everywhere we don't feel valued. You know what I'm saying? Because like back in the days, us growing up, mom was a traditional Mexican woman. She, raised us to be traditional Mexican women, to be like catered to our husbands and everything else. When, and we were so consumed into that tradition, us girls, that we had no choice but to do that. You know what I'm saying? Get married, you know, cook for your husband, cater to him. You know what I'm saying? So when I was doing all this to my first and second husbands, I didn't feel appreciated. You know what I'm saying? It took me
Mhm.
a long time to gather and understand everything, but I was continuing to do it, catering to my husband because this is what I was raised to do.
Uh,
So I started slowly realizing when I was in my second marriage that I wasn't feeling valued. I wasn't feeling like I was being appreciated. So I kind of woke up, you know. So I'm not saying how mom raised us was entirely bad, but I can say it's half bad. You know what I'm saying? Because she could have said, instead of being a stay-at-home mother, and being a disciplined or an obedient wife, that there's more to that for a woman. You know what I'm saying?
no, no, I get what you're saying
So
because if you're a state if you okay, all right, so me, I'm a you were talking about. Go ahead, finish what you're gonna say. I'm sorry to
no,
cut you off.
yeah, I'm saying that, but I understand that some women, there are a lot of women out there that don't feel valued or appreciated by a man.
Hmm.
Even though you're married and you have somebody that says they love you, but then when you're cleaning the house all day, taking care of the kids and cooking and washing clothes and all that, doing all that stuff, it's like your man comes home, throws his jacket on the floor and his shoes on,
Yeah.
on the couch or whatever, and it's like, really? Like,
Yeah, that to me. Yeah, that to me is like lack of respect.
yeah. And so,
That
yeah. So basically, it's just we wake. I woke up. You know, so I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. You know, there's and then I started thinking about there's more I want to do. There's more. You
Mhm.
know, no one asked me what do I want to do. What do I want to be? No,
Right,
because I was too much catering to people, taking care of them throughout my lifetime.
right.
You know, so now I'm doing things for myself, but it's like it's hard, you know, when you're brainwashed and raised and groomed, you know, to do something, you know, that you're supposed to be doing because that's how you were groomed to be, you know. And I understand what these some of these women are saying, and they
Mm,
what they want to do. It's all their choice. If you want to leave your man, but it's your
right.
choice, you know. But really think about it and consider
But
someone else's feelings too as well if you're in a relationship or marriage before you decide to like venture out. Don't
what
do it because it's a new trend on TikTok. Leave your
what
man.
that's the thing though. It's is that these older women, these older bitter women, they're going on freaking social media, and what they're doing is that they're teaching these young kids, and what I mean by young kids, they could be 12 through 25 or whatever the case is, or
Mhm.
20. You know what I'm saying? And these
Yeah.
kids, they're sensitizing these kids. They're desensitizing these kids, and they're saying, just because my marriage doesn't work out, you know what I mean? You're supposed to hate. They basically saying that just because their marriages didn't work out, and they don't believe in men or whatever the case is, you shouldn't either. So misery loves company, right? That's the thing. That's the difference, though.
Yeah,
That
but it's, I
that's
mean,
the
it's up
thing.
to the people
It is,
that
but
are listening to this. It's up to them and their decision, you know?
it's their discernment. But when you're a teenager and you're very impressionable and you're on TikTok scrolling and you happen to come on these people videos that are shaving their freaking heads, as we're gonna get to, as we're gonna get to, shaving their heads, and they're like, oh, blah, 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 yada yada. I'm doing this, yay, to liberate women
Yeah.
and empower women. Like what like what are you doing? Like what are you teaching the kids, bro? Like seriously. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying it's like, you having these bitter people come in on freaking these social media apps, and it's been proven because I don't know if you've seen the latest podcast we did, puberty blockers. Chloe Cole thought the Chloe Cole, it was a boy who wanted to be a girl. Hold on, maybe the other way around. I don't know. Fuck, I don't remember. But anyway, Chloe Cole it was a girl. I'm sorry, it was a girl who wanted to become a boy, and she did. She had her top surgery
Hmm.
and all that stuff because I I may be getting it wrong, but anyway, you have these people's idolizing these kids or whatever, these young kids or whatever, young adults or whatever, idolizing these people on social media, and they want to be like them.
Hmm.
So if you get a better woman that her marriage didn't work, but she's blaming a man, but you know what? It takes two to tango. See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And she's saying, "Oh, I'm an independent woman, blah blah, yeah, yeah, yeah." But you depend on the government, et cetera, et cetera. What the fuck? What are you doing? Like, what? And then these
But you're
these
still
kids grow
depending on
up
a man. You're still
just
depending
because.
on a man.
I'm sorry.
You're still depending you're
Yeah,
still depending on a man because it's
yeah,
like, okay, so the ones that are on disability and they're like, oh yeah, the women, oh, I don't need a man, but you're getting paid, you know,
yeah.
monthly. You know what I'm saying? Man is
Right.
you, Uncle Sam's man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. Like
But
this
what?
is too much right now.
No,
Getting
no,
stressed
no,
out.
no. It is a lot, but the thing about it is that in the grand scheme of things, is that neither gender, male and female, shouldn't be paying for somebody else's past experience. And what you're doing is that you're teaching the younger generation, and this is what Korea is. I'm not okay. I'm not saying this is from the 4B movement, but this is saying here. that South Korea's fertility rate ticks up for the first time in 9 years. They're basically, they were having a low birth rate. It says the this is welcome news for South Korea, the country with the world's worst confirmed demographic decline, even though the improvement predicted by Jew will be minimum. And it says if the recent increase in the numbers of marriage and births continue, the country's fertility rate is expected to be about 0.74 this year, which is higher than Statistics Korea initial long-term projection of 0.68. And last year, a figure of 0.72, Jew said on Monday. If this projection holds up, it will be the first increase in South Korea fertility rate in 9 years and the largest increase in 14 years, according to Statistics Korea. The government statistical agency, September 2024 was the third straight month in which more than 20,000 babies were born. And they basically, hold on here. They said the incentives as with other industrialized nations facing demographic crunches, South Korea has implemented a wide variety of government subsidies to reduce the cost of childbirth and child rearing, including a $750 cash allowance for newborns, increased parental leave, and tax incentives for business that create family-friendly work cultures. So it says South Korea birth rate collapses so precipitously in the new millennium has prompted vigorous discussions on why and how other countries might avoid a similar fate. One factor often mentioned is the rise of an extremist left-wing feminist movement in South Korea known as 4B, which took shape about 10 years ago. Some pinpoint the birth of the movement as the Gangnam murder of 2016, in which a man stabbed a woman to death by ignoring him. The 4B movement is in Korea word for adamant refusal. So the name of the movement translates to the four no's. Specifically, no dating, no marriage, no sex, no children. 4B is an expression of anger, radical feminism. That's a key word. Radical feminism, the mirror image of the incel phenomenon among young Western men. What? Okay, incel. Some of its adherents believe they are sending a message to the male-dominant business and political system by denying them sex in the manner of the classical Greek comedy Lysterna. I'm saying that wrong. In which women tried to end the Peloponnesian War by staging a sex strike. And that's what it is. It's to me, it's a comedy. You know what I'm saying? The American 4B movement as well. You know what I mean? The American 4B movement is a comedy.
Okay, so if women have this 4B movement, start this movement, which is a 4B movement of no sex, like, who cares? That's your business. But then in a way, is it really the men's business? And because like if there's like half the world's not having sex for the women, like imagine how the men are gonna react to this. It's gonna be hard to get some poo-tang, you know what I'm saying? And how they're gonna, and then what's gonna happen? They're gonna start being aggressive. You get frustrated, get aggressive, get violent. It could be, I understand what they're trying to do, but then again, it's like, damn,
But that's that once again, it's the Korean movement, you know what I'm saying, versus the American movement, which we're gonna get to America soon. So give me a second. Which it's our audience, some of our audience, most of our audience is savvy on the movement. So I'm just speaking to the people who are going to watch this on replay or whatever the case is, you know what I mean, who are unaware of the 4B movement in Korea because they hear America 4B movement and they're like, it is a comedy. You know what I mean? It is a comedy. It's because of Trump. And we'll prove it to you in a bit. But still, you know what I'm saying? We're talking, you and I are talking to the people that don't know what the 4B movement is. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to insult my subscribers' intelligence because I know most of the people that follow me on TikTok are the ones that are on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm saying? So I'm talking to the people that don't know anything about this, like really don't know anything about this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why it's taking a little bit longer. But also, you know, we're having fun or, you know, and stuff like that. So it says, it says the 4B movement has grown influential enough to attract notice from women in other countries, including the United States. So yeah, I'll be right back, Maria. You use the restroom.
Okay.
Go ahead and read that. Read the rest if you want.
If I basically I don't know. I've been here for 2.5 hours on this podcast, and this got me stressed the F out. Like, seriously. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, why are people even talking about this movement? I don't understand. Who cares? There's always going to be movements. People have different beliefs. There's, you know, it's just too much. This is why I don't get into political things. Like, it's just too much. It's too stressful. Like, I have a migraine already. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's crazy. I just don't know what to say anymore.
Say about what?
How crazy! I've been here for 2.5 hours on this podcast.
No, you've been an hour and 36 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It will be.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, been here for a long time. And I'm so stressed out. Like,
what? Why you gonna be stressed out, man?
It's just stressful. Yeah, as a woman. You know?
Why are you stressed out, bro?
I don't know why I'm stressed out, bro. I'm stressed out.
Why are you stressed out? I don't get it.
Much, like, is this too much? Like, we all get tired of hearing such things of things happening, people making up movements, religion. It's just too much. We can't keep up with it. New freaking pronouns and whatever meanings and all. It's just too much. This world's changed. I can't keep up with it.
No, I can't. I agree with you. I can't keep up with it because you know what? When I was working my not to put my business working my second job. Anyway, so we're not gonna say the name, but you know, second job, and then I told I told a customer, because the customer looked like a freaking woman. Like legit look like a woman, and I'm like, and then I said, "Sir, ma'am, you gonna get your order?" I said, "Sir,
sir, ma'am."
Then everybody was laughing at it. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, this, and then when this dude looked like a freaking woman, I'm like, "What the like? What do you dude? He had, I don't know, but anyway, Carrie looked like a damn girl." So I was like, "What the heck?" Like. And then everybody's like, "I'm like, no, I'm just, calling out for what it is." And they just started laughing. So I was like, "Well, whatever." They can't believe I said that. I'm like, "Well, I'm not calling anybody problem." He looked at me like he was gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'm gonna freaking come over that counter and do something to me.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like,
"Oh man."
Dude, you can't. I don't, dude. This one, I couldn't. I know, I couldn't tell. I'm like, what the frick is going on? Sir, man, what the but he looked out when I said, "Ma'am." So I'm like, okay, I guess I don't know, whatever.
Sure, man.
So anyway, yeah, whatever, man. These,
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird, but anyway, yeah. So what did you get left off at? What did you leave off at?
No, I wasn't reading. I was talking.
So really, the 4B movement have grown influential enough to attract notice. Okay, CNN recently claimed there was a surge of interest in 4B among young liberal women across TikTok and Instagram after the election of Donald Trump. Even see, if CNN says, okay, we're going to get to that. We're going to say, although the report offered only anecdotal evidence of this contentious and talking about militant celibacy online is much easier than actually doing it. I've been. It's like I have been waiting for this to happen. It took 8 years to reach you guys. South Korean feminist writer and 4B pioneer Meg Long Lee told her New American followers on Monday. This is what she said: no matter how many women might fully commit themselves to a movement like 4B, or how many young men might swear off women. So, men, if you swear off women, you're a part of the 4B movement, according to this woman here. She said her words, or how many young men might swear off women and dating in similar fashion. The cold hard biological truth is that population stability requires young people to start having children at a young age. How young is at a young? What do you mean by young? Like, you know what I mean?
11.
No, I think that she's meaning like 18 or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? And a fair number of couples must have more than 2 children to hit the threshold for growth. Any cultural trend that makes young people less likely to embrace their enormous commitment is bound to have a negative effect. Even she says it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, especially since greeting upwardly mobile, career-minded youth to embrace that commitment was already difficult. She's saying that she's is a writer. She's a South Korean feminist writer and 4B pioneer. Even she admits that, like, you're going to decline the population. Like, she's like, yeah, it's going to be hard, but are you willing to commit? You know what I mean? That's what basically she's saying. What? What's up?
I'm just.
What's up?
I do agree, obviously, but not fully. I am both. I'm kind of like conflicted in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. Yeah.
Because, honestly, like, okay, with the 4B movement, it's supposed to be women, like not dating or anything, wanting to do with men. But, like, you can be a lesbian,
Oh, hold on. You know what? TikTok banned me on that account, but I had added, and I forgot to send me through email. The lesbians are having a frenzy over that. They're like, I don't know what you guys did, but
yeah. Y'all gonna swear off men, go to the women. That's it. No 4B movement. Have a 4L movement, or lesbians.
that's why I'm part of the 4T movement, for Trump movement. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these people are anti-Trump movement. That's what I'm saying. You take the 4B movement from Korea, then you want to make it all about not dating and whatever until we get a female president. That's the thing, though. Come on,
they're all turn lesbian. Like, it's always something. It's like, okay, this is going on here. This movement, it's not going to last long. Come on.
No.
There's women that are addicts. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I've always said women are worse than men, and women are silent assassins, man. I'm telling you, women are silent assassins.
We're gonna see that live on air now.
No, I'm
really not secrets.
It is what it is. No, check this out. Look at. This wasn't a trend until this is how we can prove it. Google in real time. Well, this Google here was let me see here.
4 butches.
I thought it was like I'm like the 4B movement. I'm like, I never heard of that, and I thought it was like the 4 biatches, biatches movement. I was like, what the what? Their attitude sure shows that they are. But anyway, that's just me. But anyway,
I gotta smoke.
Did you see this though? Look at November 3rd. Didn't care. November 5th. Then this then then the seventh, like 2 days later after the lecture, they're like, "Oh, I finally give a shit about the women." Look at 11/3 through the 11/8. They finally they're like that's the most trending topic was the 4B search of Google Trends was the 4B movement.
It's just too much. That's too much for me.
It is. Look. It's just like they all of a sudden they care about women. They didn't give a shit from November 3rd all the way to November 5th. But after the 2 days later, when they figured out, oh, Donald Trump's gonna be president, they bam. Oh, now that's the most searched.
They didn't care
interest over
4 years
time.
ago. Like whatever. They didn't care 4 years ago.
Exactly.
Like yeah. Americans, they start something, they get bored. You're not gonna hear about this anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's gonna happen. You're no longer gonna hear about it anymore. As soon as everything dies down, Trump gets into office, there you go.
Yeah, and that's basically the most Google trend. It's like they have selective these people have selective outrage, and that's what I'm saying. We as Americans, we're spoiled. We don't know how bad it is. You go to freaking the Middle East, and women, women are like they have to like dress themselves up, like and they have to clothe themselves. And I forgot what the dress is. Yeah, the Muslim. Yeah, because you're not allowed to show anything of your body. You know what I mean? Like your face.
Yeah, like this over here.
Huh?
I wore that outfit. I forgot what you call it, but I wore it. Because I had one of those, a black one. I went out into the city. And everybody was looking at me, and I was praying that I wouldn't get shot, but I had to stand up to what I believed in. You have to be modest, because we're here. It's like everything's exposed to us, like pornography and everything else. And it's like women dressing all, like, dude, like, okay, you are a beautiful woman, but say that for someone special to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should be modest. We all should be modest,
Well, yeah, that's the thing. But you take your jeans, your short shorts, your crop tops over there, you'll get stoned. They made. I remember back in the days, they made a reporter who visited over there somewhere in the Middle East, and they told her you have to wear it, or else they're gonna stone you, or they're gonna basically beat on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's custom over there. The women have to, be modest, and they can't. I'm sorry. I think it's the married. Or I think it's maybe all women, but still, you know what I mean. You gotta, you gotta, they don't put up with that shit over there.
But in that case,
they
still get raped over there. They get raped over there as women and everything.
Yeah,
I saw videos of it and all that, and everybody's just walking by, ignoring all that. That's messed up. That's a messed up country to live in.
Yeah, but they're screaming here that women. I'm sorry. Women don't have any rights, et cetera, blah, blah. In America, bullshit.
Yeah.
If you can walk out on the street with fucking shorts, crop top, fucking bikini, or whatever the case is, without getting stoned or whatever, then you know what I'm saying? You have freedom.
Yeah, you do.
But
yeah.
Don't sit there and act like you don't. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And that's why there was a video I saw on X. I forgot what it was. I think I might have bookmarked it. But there's a video on X. There's a woman that's getting beat up, and she in the Middle East, and she had her whole thing, but she was accused of cheating on her husband, and she gets beaten up, and like 5 or 6 guys were fucking beating up on her. Like, are you serious? Where's the outrage on that?
Mm-hmm.
The 4B movement. Okay, put this in perspective. The 4B movement, they did in South Korea in relation to that woman getting killed. What about Laken Riley, who was killed by an illegal immigrant? You heard about that?
Mm-mm.
A Venezuelan illegal immigrant. What about her? But you want to sit, you guys want to sit there, you women, you fembots want to sit there and do whatever you want. Shave your heads, whatever the case is. I don't give a shit. But that's what I'm saying. Selective outrage. That's what I'm saying. It's selective outrage. And you're doing
I
this all because of Trump.
I mean, I can't remember. There was this one girl in the army or something that she got murdered by her one of team member or captain or something.
Uh-huh.
But she was Mexican and everything, and it was like I saw it on Facebook a few years ago and everything, and there was
Yeah.
like justice wasn't served.
Yeah.
They buried her somewhere as this or something of that sort.
Yeah.
And it's messed up, and I understand that in the 4B movement here, kind of like when it comes to stuff like that, they should have a 4B movement for that, because that's something I can get behind. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
Because
just like, oh, go ahead. So
so
finish. I'm sorry.
justice is not served, then I'm gonna have creative movements of that type. So justice can be served. Because how many people get away with murder all the time?
Yeah.
Men killing women, and just
And
women
vice-
killing men too. I mean, but
Yeah.
still, it's messed up, man. This world, man, it's just sickening.
But it's evil, and that's the thing, though. That is that we want to always put labels on things. We always want to. That's why I don't like I hate labels. I said it from day one when I went on a TikTok live, and I believe this with the wholeheartedly. I hate labels. I hate freaking black. I hate labels as black, white, red, pink. Man, like all that stuff. Like we need to deal with because labels separate us. Like if you really think about it, labels separate us. You know what I'm saying? Now restrooms, yes, okay. Your gender. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Of course, but
Yeah,
when
but
you have lower class, higher class, poor, middle, and rich people, that's just we're all working. You know what I'm saying? We're all just some more richer in as far as financially than others. I hate labels. I hate it when
I
it
mean,
comes to politics. To be honest with
I
you,
hate labels too and stuff like that.
yeah,
But it's how we can, distinguish what's what. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay,
Like,
yeah,
that's I like you said, the bathroom, women, men, stuff like that.
right,
It
yeah,
kind of does divide us in a way, separates us. But I think since Martin Luther King, this whole segregation and everything, and then bringing everybody together, all this, it did some good. You know what I'm saying?
right, yeah,
Good. So all these labels came together as one without a lot of people really realizing it in a way,
okay, yeah, that's fair.
So it is a
That's
good
fair.
thing. There's good things and bad things, pros and cons with everything.
Yeah,
You know,
correct. Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know, is this what you want to use it, do with it? Where do you want to put it? It's how you think about it. And
yeah, true. Yeah,
mhm.
that's fair. That's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's when if you're gonna label, I would, yeah, man. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, but yeah, I do. I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah. But
when
politics, yeah.
when it when, when it pertains to race, I'm sorry. Or what I should say is when it pertains to race, that label should be off the table because we're all man, we're all humankind. We're all mankind. You know what I'm saying? We're all human. It shouldn't be just by your color of your skin. It should be just your character, how you are as a person. There's pieces of shit in everybody.
I never, dealt with racism all like in my entire life. This. I mean,
I have.
So until I forgot what it was. I think when Trump got elected, I don't know if Trump got elected or something had happened.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember some event. It was big on the news and everything. I had to do it, race, whatever. I went into the dollar store, and then there was this old woman customer, or whatever, and she was like staring at me, just looking at me, standing and looking at me. And I was on the phone trying to see what kind of chips I wanted to buy or whatever.
Mhm.
And I looked at her and she was still looking at staring at me. And so when I went to the other aisle, she followed me and she was kept on following me and staring at me. And I'm like, can I help you? You know? And
Mhm.
she's like, oh, you're following me. Yep. I'm like, how am I following you? And so I got all loud. The cashier was like looking at me because I was going off on this old woman. I'm like, I don't care. Like, she's being racist. And that's what she was. I felt it strongly. I'm like, that's what she's doing. I said, not here, not today, woman, not today. It's not going to happen today. It's already happening in the world, you know? I felt so awful. Like, she made me feel awful as a black skin.
Uh,
You know, I
yeah,
got
yeah. That's yeah. No doubt. That's what we call ourselves.
black skin. Everybody laughs
Black
when I say
again.
it. They're like,
Yeah.
"What are you, black skin?" These are
Well, back in the days, I said I'm a black skin, bruh. It's like, what was that mean? Oh, why? I'm like, dude, I'm half
it's
black and
black
half
and
Mexican.
Mexican. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But colors, like it's race, we're all like equal. You know, I don't
yeah.
care.
We are.
I
We are.
love
It's just,
white people. I love white.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, yeah, we're not racist.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not. It's a preference. It has nothing to do. It's just preference.
Yeah, it's a preference. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. But anyway. So moving along. There you go. I was, shit.
And
Anyway.
we tried like dating our own race and everything too.
Yo,
Or
yeah, we are. We
someone-
are. Back in the days, I had
yeah.
a couple, I had one dark skinned girlfriend back in the days when I was in Georgia. And then
Mm,
I prefer light skinned women. That's just me.
mm-hmm.
I just that
There's
yeah,
black,
I preferred back
there's
in the
black
day. Back
too,
I
right?
prefer. What?
There's black light skinned women too, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm not
But
bruh.
then you
Come
dated
on,
a
bruh.
Puerto Rican too, and that was like a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Puerto
So we like
Rican.
our vanillas.
I'm a equal opportunity and employer.
Oh god. Oh my gosh. Once you go white, you're right.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Anyway, so you put her on like yeah. So yeah, CNN. Even CNN says that. And then, oh, check this out, guys, real quick, and then Maria, we'll move along because I know you're busy.
yeah, it's very busy.
You're busy. Anyway, so look what they have here, bro. Check this out, sis. They have it under CNN US Crime and Justice. So they put Trump and like, okay, what's crime and what's justice about this?
The reason behind it.
Oh, okay. All
Well,
right.
let's talk about America, right? Or just Seoul, Korea.
No, they're talking about Korea, but
Well,
because Korea, when this article came out, just actually had
is it
their like in hours and days since it became
was
clear
it
that
after
Trump.
Trump's win?
Yes. No, but that wasn't
Yes, it's
they.
women
Yeah,
this
it
year
says
of March. But I mean International Women's Day. That was for International Women's Day.
yeah.
So,
Well,
but
they're
people
rallying
here
in Seoul this year to
yeah,
mark National International.
but it wasn't about Trump. It was about the International Women's Day. So,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
America here, women were considering to join the 4B movement. They're considering it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you're talking about it doesn't mean you're in the 4B movement. You're just considering it. So they're considering it. So how many women in America are in that movement right now? I want to know.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. I actually would like a percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like I know they can't get everybody like, who in America and in actually Korea too, who support the four. You know what I'm saying? Because they said I did the map yesterday. I think it was 100 and I think there was a difference. There were more men than women, but the only thing that the only difference was 100 and maybe 57,000. I'm rounding up. 157,000. There was 100. There's 157,000 men, more men than women in Korea right now.
Mm-mm.
So they're predicting like by 2030 that, don't quote me on this, guys, that 2030 that South Korea would actually be 50-50, more 50 men and 50-50 women. So
Mm.
yeah, that I would, I would like to but I still would like to know what like point it's in
Percent.
this. Yeah, it's probably like 0.001% support the 4B movement, because if you think about it, if you think about it, we're always we're always freaking um what's the word? We're always catering to that 0.001% of a population that
Mm-mm.
they could be, because if you look at it, that these puberty blockers, et cetera, these whatever there, it's always the 0.001. It's always it's always the low populated the population that disagree with what like what shoes they're gonna wear and what socks. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That we're catering to them. They're catering to them. It says here, real quick, it says these women say they are enraged and fed up after a majority of their male counterparts voted for a candidate who was found liable for sexual abuse, which that wasn't true, and whose appointment of 3 conservative Supreme Justices led to the overturning of national abortion rights protections.
Hmm.
That's the only reason why they're doing that. They could care less about a woman getting murked. They can care less about a woman, blah, blah, blah. But what they cared about was if Trump was in office and they have to have their abortions, basically. That's
They're
not,
always about these abortions.
it is.
Oh my, it's just too much.
But you know what? I'm gonna keep an eye out on abortion rates in America now. If they're gonna go through what they're gonna go do, which they should, I'm gonna keep an eye on the rate, because I guarantee you, I'm gonna have a freaking another podcast episode about that. I'm gonna be watching it like a hawk. If you women who support this 4B movement, or I should say for anti-Trump movement, because that's what it is in America, it's for anti-Trump movement, then I'm gonna be watching the abortion rate. The abortion rate within 4 years should be, and in the 4 years should be going down.
Okay.
Period. That's just me. But anyway. So now we got that out of the way, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is also, give me this. Yeah. Here it says here real quick. It says this is the comedy, the ancient Greece women's rights. It says 14 days ago. This is Britannica.
Sorry.
Liz, gosh damn it, I can say her name. Says Trinity comedy by Astro produced in 411 depicts the seizure of the Athenian Acropolis and the treasury of Athens by the city's women at the instigation of the witty and determined listener. They have banded together with the women of, I bet you that's Sparta. I guarantee it. Yeah, to declare a ban on sexual contact until no, I'm not sharing it. I realize I'm not sharing. Here you go. There you go. Declare a ban on sexual contact until their partners end the war, which has lasted more than 20 years. The women hold out until their desperate partners arrange for peace, and the men and women are reunited. Yep. So, yeah. Now we're in 2 hours and 4 minutes. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I know
yeah,
you.
I know. It's been a good show, though.
No, it is. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you enjoyed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah,
I mean, I bring the comedy, like the funny one.
yeah. So so see, I can see. I'm half and half with the Korean movement, their 4B movement. You know, but to label all men bad, basically,
Hmm.
it's just it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? It's just the evil that's going on in this world. Whatever year it happened in 2016. You know what I'm saying? It's I wouldn't say he was misogynistic. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't hate women. He didn't do it out of hatred of women.
Mm-hmm.
Of women, there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Of women, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, he didn't do that. He just hated being ignored by women.
Mm.
There, see what I'm saying? There's a difference. He loved women, but like you said earlier, he loved women. It's just that he didn't want to be ignored. He didn't. He didn't like being ignored by women.
Okay, are you saying that's like a good thing? Still, in a way, I
Well,
mean,
no. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not. No. I'm not. No, murder's not. He murdered somebody because he felt ignored by a woman. I'm saying he loved women,
yeah,
but he didn't like the fact of being ignored. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, because that could have been a trigger. Like this dude can have serious mommy
Exactly.
issues. You know
Thank
what
you.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Norman
He's
Bates. You
on
know what
there.
I'm saying?
Yeah, but then I get kind of like, yeah, well, who'd you say?
Norman
Norman Bates?
Bates. Yeah, Psycho. I mean, even though it was an actor, it was a movie. I mean, there's people that actually act that shit out. Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, he had mommy issues. Mommy, like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but people have to use their words. Like, why didn't he just use his words instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because
Like,
yeah,
can
I
we sit
mean,
down and talk? I know you don't know me, but can I buy you some coffee? You can hear me out,
well,
Something.
that's what I'm saying. He's probably tried to holler at that woman, and that woman probably didn't give him no time of day because stranger danger, and whatever,
I,
that
I
and
just want
and
to ask
she's
him
like,
questions.
this is the last time I'm gonna get rejected, and this rejection is rejection and rejection, and you see it all over TikTok. I had last year or a couple years ago that when I had when I did a TikTok on somebody that was wishing um sexual harm on somebody
Yeah.
because was he had been rejected.
Mm.
And I'm like, why would you do that why would you wish that on a woman? What if that was your daughter? What if that was, you know what I'm saying? What if that was your cousin, niece, or you know what I'm saying? Like your niece or your niece. You know what I'm saying? What if,
Care.
people don't think that way?
They don't care and think
Of
about
course they don't.
themselves. Like
Exactly.
that's why these kids they get ignored. The kids from school, and that's
Yeah.
why they have shootings. In the
Yeah.
schools because they get ignored or bullied or you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
sometimes, like I hate bullying. Everybody knows that. Hate bullying and everything because there was times because I was bullied and I wanted to do some crazy things to people that were bullying me, but
Well, you did crazy things. You fought 4 people in one day in one setting, and I was
well,
like,
yeah.
damn! I was like, yo, that's my sister. Like that people were my guys, the boys I was hanging out with. That's your sister, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's my sister. She took off 4 people, bro. Like, pat, 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 pat.
That
Like
was back in the
what?
days. Stop.
Yeah, that was back in the days, bro. Like, what the
I
heck?
could barely lift a can of vegetables.
Yeah.
Oh, good time.
Uh,
And y'all used to ask me to beat up your friends, you and Joseph.
call that call to action. Like and share and subscribe. All
Yeah.
right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. But yeah, talk to the audience real quick, Maria.
Okay. So you want to know about Twisted Josh? I can tell you a lot of stories about him anyway. Uh,
No, don't tell too much about me. Don't tell her about me. Period. I'm still here. Give me a second.
nah, I'm just here. We're all like, you know what I'm saying? Just feeling the vibe, you know, it's kind of like getting me up there, you know, like it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Good energy, good vibes, you know, good conversation, which really much, you know, politics is not my thing. But you know, it's more mainly to me more common sense, you know, when it comes to politics, you know, but it they add so much drama into it. It exhausts me. So I'm exhausted right now due to this whole podcast segment. And I have high anxiety. So yeah, pretty much. Mm.
But yeah, yeah,
No, that article you had, like Trump was
yeah.
kind of hot. Right? They saw his picture.
What?
No, that article you had before you exited it.
Trump?
Yeah, a picture of Trump, and I was like, dang, it looks kind of
Oh,
hot.
Trump is kind of hot.
Yeah, just kind of hot. Mm-hmm. You know, he's a little freak, and I'm like, you know, you can tell he's a freak. I mean,
Who, Trump?
yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah.
That guy
Well,
can
he probably is. You know, his
crowds and binge you and everything. Uh
Trump probably is, bro. He
huh.
probably you know shit.
Hell
That
yeah.
that Joker, man, he's better than any like person like me, like half his, you know, about half his age, basically. You know what I mean? His
Yeah.
he did this dude's sharp, bro. You know, he's really sharp. And people are like, oh, he had one slip up and oh, it's natural news. Like that, like national news. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, dude, he's like 70, what, 78 or whatever the case is. Like, of course, you know, he's gonna slip up. Anybody was gonna slip up. I stutter, you know, I slip up from time to time too.
Yeah,
But
God,
you
yeah.
know, it,
So,
it doesn't make natural news. But Joe Biden, oh, it's okay. You know, he's good. He's very, you know, get out of here, man.
how old is Trump?
I think he's like 70. I think he's like
Dang,
78 or something like
not
that.
for a 70-year-old. I don't know. I saw The Apprentice, you know, and it was hot. It was hot.
Bro, Maria, I'm serious. I gotta say, Maria, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man. I told people I didn't. I like Trump. I like Trump, but when I saw Apprentice, I'm like, that's a leader right there, man. That is a leader.
I
Whether
think
he
that's
was
when I guess when like he was talking about running for president, or he was asked around that time of The Apprentice or after The Apprentice.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think because he mentioned or something, I don't know, don't quote me on that, but I could have sworn someone asked him about him being president.
Yeah, Oprah did. Oprah asked him, and he's like, no, it's a cruel job, you know. Like he didn't want to he didn't want to you know, at that point where I think it was like in the 90s, she asked him, and he's like, no, I don't, you know, which should tell people whether see people are so blinded. He's a billionaire, bro. He is a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
For a billionaire to care about a country,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was a billionaire, you were a billionaire, would you give a two shits about this country?
Fuck no.
Dude, you know what? I have my island. I'd be like, dude, I'm set. I have
I'm
my
my own
bunker.
country.
Exactly. I have my bunker. I have, you know, and stuff like that. I'll be like, yo, what the? Give me the ocean, bro. Give me the ocean, and give me a little mansion on the ocean. I fish. I have a bunker. I give two craps about the world.
Yeah, because I mean, with Trump and everything, I don't know. I mean, he's a businessman. I mean, even though he
Yeah.
brought, you know, his dad's money and made something into it, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
people are gonna say, well, he brought his father's money and this and that, whatever, you know. Who
Yeah.
cares? Some people came to this country with $1 or 25 cents and made a business out of, you know what I'm saying? And now
Yeah.
are very successful,
Right.
you know?
Exactly.
So it's like,
Yep.
who cares? He made it. He continues to make it. And then y'all haters, because y'all hating because he's a hard worker. He tells it like it. He's very honest. You know what I'm saying? I roll with him. But then my best friend would say something else, and I wish she was here with us to be all talking about, how she doesn't
Yeah.
like Trump. But still, I mean, I like Trump. I like Trump. I mean, he's better than any other president that was, before him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. And it's real talk. I mean, it's like ever since that Apprentice, I was like, yo, man, that's that. And it's funny how real quick how the rappers would actually idolize Trump because they all want to be like Trump in the 90s, early 2000s. They rap about Trump. The movies would say have Trump in their video, movies and stuff like that. Trump, you know what I'm saying? It would be just Trump. And all of a sudden, he decided to run for president. Dude's a racist, straight up racist.
Yeah, everybody
stupid.
hung out with everybody. It doesn't mean that they were part of whatever they were part of. Trump was very wealthy. He was friends with everybody. He's friends with everybody. He knows everybody. Like every celebrity knows every celebrity.
Thank you.
Except the ones that are moved out from California. If you're in California, fake world, y'all know each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and doesn't mean that you're gonna be, joining their cult and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, we all have a past. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why do these celebrities have to suffer? Like Trump, you know what I'm saying? Why does he have to suffer for what he did in the past? Because he's running for president and he's not mentally stable to run. You know what I'm saying? Just because he said something about a woman's, touching, you know what I'm saying? Saying these weird things. Whatever.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I haven't said before because I said a lot. I always say what's on my mind.
Yeah.
And it's worse than Trump. Worse than what he says.
Yeah. It's just grab women by their vaginal area. I'm like, okay, so yeah, what kind of dude? You're a dude. You know what I mean?
I'll do it. I'm a woman. I'll do it. I mean, I got no respect because I'm a woman. I can go to a woman's locker room, and just stand there looking at women. That's a life, man. And men hate. Men be hating. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a woman. I'm like, damn. See, I should run for president now. My show would be posted out there. Everything that I've done. It's not good.
Right. Yeah.
It's similar to Bill Clinton. Okay.
Yeah, Bill Clinton. That Joker. Oh my gosh, dude, that Slick Willie. Yeah, dang, that Joker. I don't know. I don't know how he kept a straight face.
Well, because
he
wasn't really running. He wasn't, president. It was more Hillary, and after Hillary,
you think so?
Always of course. Are you serious? She tells him what to do. She's the controlling one. Bill was just there, and Hillary let him, do whatever he wanted to do. As long as she didn't get caught. And when he got caught with Monica Lewinsky, or she told on herself or whatever,
right?
He was sleeping with other women behind, closed doors that we didn't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when he did that, I was like, that's a cool president, yo. That is. I didn't like Hillary. I don't care, but I was like, that's cool, for some, because like I heard that George Bush when he was president, he smoked a little bit at a party,
Well, that was his that was his when he was in a fraternity, I believe. Because he did that when he was a fraternity, but they said that when he was in a White House, he did drink a lot. He did drink a lot.
He did smoke too. That he smoked.
Oh, he did?
Well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
A little bit too. That was that, I can remember that article, or it was on a radio or something like that. But yeah, that's true. So yeah, I mean that's cool. But I didn't like George Bush either, but because after all that 9/11, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Bill Clinton, I mean, he was just doing what a man does. Monica Lewinsky was not in the 4B movement. Okay, so
well, no, I mean, if you look at her, I mean, she of course she wasn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
but since we're gonna draw it back,
Oh,
And
okay.
so that's but this is the America 4B movement, Maria. You okay?
Yeah, why?
You look. Oh, now you decided to get tired?
No, it's all this political talk.
No, but I mean, but it's political because it's just people just yeah, it's not too draining. It's actually funny if you look at it, because I look at it in a sense, when it gets too much for me, that's when I like ghost and I don't do anything, and I just like whatever to kids. But this is just this is funny actually, because once again, this is because of Trump. And this is the chick that look, listen to what she's saying. She says, actually, this is weird.
This morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right.
Oh
I don't know how to
shit!
use
What
this
the?
thing.
Hold on. Screw. Let's go. Oh, what the heck? I did it again. All right. This is apparently radical woke feminists are starting a 4B movement and not dating on talking to men while Trump is president. Personally, I think this is good news and saves men from future headaches dealing with these lunatics. Yep, there you go. That's why I was trying to make it bigger. Here you go.
This morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens.
If you see this podcast, woman who made this video, you're using the guard. If you use the guard, it's gonna take time. Take the guard off, and that's coming from a bald person. No, I ain't part of the 4B movement. I just like being bald because my hair is gets in the afro and it gets itchy and shit. And in the summer, and now I live in Florida, huh?
You can relax it, you know that, right?
Yeah, I was trying to. You know what? I think on my 60th, I'm gonna grow my hair out.
Oh my god.
No, my 50. I'm sorry. I'm 5 years away from being 50. I'm gonna grow my hair out, and I actually thought about having dreads. I just want to see what I look like during
Yeah,
dreads.
that's sort of, I think, kind of cool.
That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So yeah, just little FY, but whatever. Listen to what she says.
Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Buzz it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Here.
Yeah, take it off.
Here we go. Have I given up on America? Yeah. Also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that
You don't. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You could be your own person. You're your own person. I mean, you individual out. Being an individual. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to conform to what you think women should look like. And that's just me. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. But no, she's just like, oh man, she's the one being misogynistic, in my opinion. She's hating women, but joining a movement that's for women, that she claims it's for women. You see what I'm saying?
But she hates women. Like, did she say that on her video? I didn't hear
No,
that.
but she's the one that's being misogynistic because of what she said. That's why I said listen to what she said. Because she says it right here, she gives it away. Because this is what she sees what women are supposed to be like.
Okay.
Check this out, Maria.
Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair. Like giving up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly they don't give a shit about us. And I'm talking to you.
See? They don't give a shit about us. Like the patriarchy, which is, you know what I mean? Like, really? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these people that are doing this shit, their wordplay is savvy. And that's, I don't know if people in the audience, I'm not trying to get too away with myself, but I used to read a lot of poetry. I used to, for some reason, I was addicted to reading poetry. I just love poetry.
And
It's
you
just,
wrote poetry too.
and yeah. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You wrote poetry too when you're
Yeah,
like when you're like 50, 60,
teenager.
so that yeah.
Yeah, and I stopped reading it. I should read it again. I used to love poetry, and then that's the thing that I can catch what these people are like. Most people, and you don't have to read poetry. You just gotta listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But poetry freaking helps because, in a way, poetry it's just the way they play with the words and you can see it. You know what I'm saying? You just the lyrics and things. That's
Yeah.
why when in music, you know, you just gotta look at the listen to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you could tell if it's a good song or a bad song. We
Mhm.
don't have any good songs now in these days. Back in the days when you and I were growing up, we had good songs. You know what I mean?
Always and forever.
Yeah, dang right. Yeah, dang Luther. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was like, wait, he was gay? I'm like, what?
Why he's
Wait,
gay?
he was back. Yeah, he was gay.
Are you
Everybody
straight
was
up?
gay.
He's straight up.
No, he's dead.
Oh,
I think he died.
how long ago was
Seriously,
that?
bro, that was eons ago. But still, I mean, his
I don't
music was like,
remember.
dude, I'm telling you, man. These people only. I when I like with my the second job. I a youngster. You think he was like maybe in the early 20s. I say, what do you know about Janet Jackson, youngster? He's like, oh, I love Janet Jackson. He's like, I got my first album. I'm like, he listened to her the first time and he loved her music. I was like, what? I'm like, damn. I'm like, this dude was jamming at Janet Jackson. I was like, what? Get out of here, bro. Like, I'm like, damn. But yeah, you gotta listen. You gotta just listen to these people, the way these people talk. They're good. You know what I'm saying? For the people that are not listening, but they're you know what I'm saying, but they claim to be listening. That's what they. She's just basically describing what a Barbie. You know what I'm saying? You know, women are supposed to be Barbies, kind of thing.
Like she is speaking about like the standards of beauty standards, how people, the society wants us to look like, you know.
Right.
But that's not a real woman. We
Right.
all know what a real woman is. It's a normal person that's not out there exposed to the world. You know, like these celebrities. That's all fake. Even models don't look the way, you know, that they show them to look. Photoshop everything. You think these celebrities are perfect? No, they're not perfect. They got cellulite behind that crap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, like, what she's doing is like, why don't you're normal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
yourself. You know,
Exactly.
like it's who cares about beauty standards? You're mad because men don't like you because you don't look like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
You hating yourself. That's what you're
Right.
doing. That's what it sounds like to me here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Shoot. I know I may not look like Kim Kardashian, but I'm a Wendy Williams.
Is that before she flipped out?
Yeah.
Or bug eyes? Hold on.
Respect, Wendy Williams. Respect. Love you.
Let's continue.
You too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did.
And she's knocking on women
Mm.
for voting for Trump. Internalized misogyny. That you're a woman, but you hate other women by voting for Trump.
She don't hate other women. She is retarded.
No, she's talking about other women.
Yeah, she don't hate other women. She is retarded.
Yeah.
Like
No,
it's really no. I was stupid. Like, why are you gonna hate other women because they voted for something? You know, wait, are you that controlling? Are you even married? I'm sure you're not married.
hold on. We'll get to that. Give me a second. Let's play this.
This pisses me off now.
They're so
It's
scared of
They check this out. No, no, relax. Just breathe. Just breathe. It gets better.
anxiety.
to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate.
And that was a racist comment. So not only she's a woman that hates women that voted for Trump, she's also a racist.
So why didn't she just get a sex change?
would
and
that do any? Would that,
remove the racism. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't. She'd
yeah.
be a lot happier if she was a dude. She looks like how she's halfway there. You know, like seriously, who cares? Look at her boobs are hanging out and everything. Come on, like seriously. Okay, you're being real here. We get it, but you're being real for the wrong reasons. You're not being fully herself. You know, she's not. She's not loving herself. She's blaming the women that voted for Trump for what? For having an opinion, for making a choice
Yeah.
on what they think is best.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares at this moment. I don't like her.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's a,
Go away. Go away.
yeah. Check this out. Yeah. Look at it.
So scared of
Like,
a woman in
serious-
power.
Oh my
She'd
god.
rather cozy
The
up to the
boobs.
white man.
And not only that, it's like, even if a woman, you know what, I would have voted for a Tulsi Gabbard, or I would have voted for, I actually was on a cusp, believe it or not, back in the day when it was Obama and Hillary Clinton. I was gonna vote for Hillary, but I'm gonna tell you this. That's when my antenna perked up, and I did my research on Hillary, and like I said, nope. I said nope, and I didn't actually voted for a Republican who was running against Obama, whatever the case is, and Hillary around that time when Obama was running for president. But I didn't vote, and I would have voted big. But knowing about Hillary that I know about Hillary, yeah, no, hell no. And I would have voted if Tulsi Gabbard would have became president. I would have voted Tulsi Gabbard. You know what I'm saying? But Kamala Harris, hell no.
Yeah, I don't like her. She reminds me of a darker version of Hillary Clinton.
Thank you.
Because Hillary Clinton's psychotic. She's a born demonic demon, a born demon. Like, because I watched a documentary of her, even people were saying that she's very evil.
Uh-huh.
I'm addictive. She's like very, very freaking evil. Like, it's
Oh,
how
I believe
crazy. Like the waitress that served her was scared of her because she overheard her saying something that was like scary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know the conversation, but still, it was like the waitress was literally scared because from what she overheard her say. So I was like, because you don't know these. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, this world's gonna go to shit. It is. So it is what it is.
Yep.
So I hope talking about it helps you, Josh. Well,
Well, I mean, it's well, no, I know it's gonna, eventually, because it's in the Bible. It's good. It's gonna go to shit. But why not just bring, you know what I'm saying, like, wake up people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's all about it, and it's also it's educating and providing entertainment, and this is in an opinion. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But these people, I'm just getting. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's because I'm tired of stupid people getting the shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. You know what I'm saying? My common sense may not. It's common sense though. It's period. It's common sense.
Mm-hmm.
For me, you know what I mean? It's common sense. Like, you got to do this shit, and like, I'm against women, but I am a woman. Thank God you can, you're actually confirming that you know what a woman is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because these people don't know. They're like, oh, these kids be a woman, a girl or a boy or whatever they want to call themselves. That's her. You know what I'm saying? And this is these people are evil, man. It's calling out evil. That's basically what I'm doing. Is calling out evil. And on this podcast, this is what I'm doing. It's calling out evil. That's it. This is evil.
Hold up. What does her shirt say?
She says, well,
Balance.
I don't know.
I think. well-behaved women
Well-behaved women make what? I don't know.
may I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Hold on. Maybe what could I?
Just in case some crumbs fall off his plate so that you may eat from them. Yes, scraps. I don't know how to work this thing, but I'm on my way. I'm going to figure it out. Let's just do some cutting. You know why? Because this is taking too long. Here we go. Short hair we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting it off because fuck you. That's why. You think I'm crazy? Me too. Crazy.
Yeah, you
All the
are.
women before me who were crazy. So fucking crazy. You know what? It's been a day. It's been a year. It's been 9 years, 8 years, whatever it may be. Around this time, 8 years ago, it's one of the worst times of my life. That's when my life fell apart. Not because of this. Don't get too excited. I'm just talking about regular life stuff I talk about on here. But trust me, I understand. I've heard the message loud and clear. We all have. Now women are going to have to just refuse to participate. Sorry, if you're a man, I will not be responding to you. If you are a man, I will not be talking to you. I am going to be promoting the 4B movement from here on out. Here.
Okay, you could talk about men too. So
Cutting it all off. Probably
Yeah.
painting a target on my back here, but whatever. At least I live in a state right now that has liver rights still. And we voted out Brandon Williams. Fuck that guy. Back to Texas from whence he came. We also voted yes on Prop 1, which will codify into law some equal right protections in the New York State Constitution. So we did that at least. I don't know what the other fuckers are doing, but I don't know, man. We are embarrassing on the world stage. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Seriously? I've never had short hair before, ever. It's kind of fun. All right, we're just going to keep chopping away here because this is literally going to take forever if I don't. Cut all the hair off. You know why? I'm not going to dye it anymore. I'm going to try and grow it out anymore. I'm not going to style it anymore. Fucking done. I will not be giving my money to the beauty industry anymore. I will not be giving my money to anyone that helps support misogyny and the patriarchy and keeping women down and making women think that we need to look a certain way or be a certain way or fuck you. Fuck you. Women, fucking stop dating, man. Stop having.
You know what? Me personally, when I met, my first wife, I'm not gonna say her name. No, I'm sorry, the second wife, I'm not gonna say her name. When I met her, she had natural beauty, and I'm like, why you got to put that makeup on? You know what I mean? Some men like natural beauty. I'm one of those men that love natural beauty. You know what I mean? You don't have to put on all this freaking 10 gallons of paint just to make yourself look. You know what I'm saying? Like this woman actually is probably just hurt. You know what I mean? Like, and you can tell that she's hurt. You know what I mean? And I don't think it has anything to do with Trump, to be honest with you. I just think Trump just amplified it because a man got in office. So obviously she's been hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, it's been 8 years or 6 years, whatever. She don't, a year or whatever the case is. Like, you know what I mean? Like she's, obviously she's hurting. Like you know what I'm saying? She's been hurting. Some of the men like natural beauty.
with her, the man's hurting. I think she's divorced. I mean, I don't like she's
Right.
psychotic.
Right.
Like she seems crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna buy makeup anymore. I'm done with the beauty standards. Well, if you're done, then why are you even cutting your hair? Because hair grows back. And then what?
Yeah.
Just stop buying makeup. It's like if you don't want animals to be killed, then become a vegetarian. You know what I'm saying? So it's like stop eating meat. But don't fucking cut your hair off just because you don't want to abide by the beauty standards. But nobody's forcing you to abide by them. It's your choice.
Exactly. But it's Trump's fault. Like I said, Trump could fart in the wind, and they'll sit there and say Trump is indicted for climate change because he farted. You know what I mean? They blame cows for farting.
Well, they should have done this when he said that statement about touching that woman's, private area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would make sense to me. And I would have kind of like, yeah, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But I understand that. Cool. I respect, but it's crazy. And it says like well-behaved women, or it says something make history.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
well-behaved women seldom make history. Yeah.
Mhm.
How is she being well behaved? That's an oxymoron. Like, how are you behaving if you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That's not well behaving. That's just, well
You
behaving is
cut
not cutting your hair off. It's just being who you are. But like, saying what you feel like, stating your own opinion.
right,
During this video, what I'm saying, she
right,
is sitting here, but she's not like she's basically is doing this for attention. That's what she's
right.
doing because she wants views, she wants this and that, and
Yeah,
then she thinks she's all political. This is gonna make her even more political. It's just too much. People are just doing stuff just to do it. They're followers because I'm sure she's not the first woman to make this video to do this. Shave her
right.
hair off.
Yeah.
I mean, I
No,
want to
she's
know
not.
who was the first woman that did this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
For this
yeah.
reason. I want to hear her side of her story.
But yet, you don't hear people in Korea doing this shit,
They're
cutting
not.
off their hair.
No, they're not because they're smart. They already know.
Yeah,
They're doing the movement. It means a lot to them.
yeah,
This is just a stupid movement, like over here.
right,
This is a movement that stupid people are doing,
right.
like cutting their hair off, shaving their pubes. I mean, whatever. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
No man's gonna go down there anymore, but they shave it anyway. It's just ridiculous.
yeah. It is. Yeah. Well, I mean, you might as well. I mean, since you're, dude, sit. Hold on.
For the next 4 years.
That's
The
it right
first
here.
question I'm asking everybody in my life from this moment forward.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on,
Donald
wait a
Trump
second.
is president.
The first question I'm asking everybody in my life from this moment forward, who did you vote for? If I get anything aside from Kamala, get the out of my face. I am done. Honestly, it cost me $0 to cut people off. And in this economy, I'm taking all the free shit I can get. The first question I'm asking
See, yeah, that's all about free shit. And come on, that's fine. That's fine. Any sensible person, you're mad at me. You're not gonna want to date me because I voted for Trump. And that's what I'm saying. Thank God I'm married. Now I couldn't deal with these freaking women. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm-mm.
I couldn't, dude. I couldn't. If I was single, I couldn't. I'm like that, dude. Thank God I'm like married every single day. I'm like, dude, thank God I don't have to deal with this shit because you know what? I'm happy. I'm on cloud 9 because I couldn't deal with this as a man in this day and age. I would be like, are you stupid? Like, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. You can pay for your meal.
Listen,
I'm paying for mine.
I'm bi and I can't deal with anybody this day and age.
Bro. I knew you were gonna say something like that. I knew it. What the heck, man? Wow.
I just kind of hot,
Stop having sex for the next.
Look, and this one actually admitted to using because when some of the women that were saying about we're not using abortion for as contraceptive. Now bullshit, because this woman right here actually pieced it together. Listen to what she was saying.
Donald Trump is president, and I think all women should stop having sex for the next 4 years.
That's good.
In protest and protection of your bodies. As we know, if that little baby inside you gives you any trouble and you need an emergency healthcare, you're fucked and you're gonna die. I think that is sufficient enough reason to stop having sex. Don't you agree? This vote wasn't a vote for Americans. This vote was for men. And unless we want to become the handmaid's tale, then us women need to protest because this is some buttery bullshit. Donald Trump is
And they throw the handmaid's tale, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and then she just admitted. I thought some of these women that actually, that's what I'm saying. Like in the past, oh, we're not using abortion as contraceptive. Yes, you are, but you just admit it. there, because what would you define a medical reason or harmful to a woman? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like what like they can't define that for some unknown reason. They can't define it. So are you telling me that just by having a baby is with the way you're thinking, I'm going by what you're thinking, is a it's going to harm you by having it? See what I'm saying? Like for some reason I don't think they can answer that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you deem
Yeah.
harmful to you? What do you deem what's harmful to you for you to get an abortion? What is harmful? But you see these a couple of years ago, you would see these women on TikTok, and maybe still now, saying, "I had my 16th or five to 16th abortions." Didn't you use freaking protection? You know what I'm saying? So you are using abortion as contraceptive. You know, I mean, it's freaking sad. You know what I'm saying? There's ways of not getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And these, you know, but you know what? We've been telling this women for the you know conservatives, just wait. Yeah, actually it should be common sense. Wait until you get married to want to procreate or have sex. You know what I mean? But you know what? Trump actually stopped like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on the abortion rate in America for the next 4 years, and we'll see how far down it goes, and that's good. You see what I'm saying? It's good that the abortion rate is going to go down in the next 4 years because of people like, you know what I'm saying, that are not having any sex or dating men or whatever the case is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I was very blindsided by the results this morning. I've decided that cigarettes don't count today, and I honestly might go get a tattoo. But I also have decided that for the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmex with men. And funny enough, I actually just broke up with my boyfriend a handful of days before the election, and it had nothing to do with the anticipation of Donald Trump winning this election. It had everything to do with problems within our relationship and massive differences between who we were as people, which was unfortunate and sad. I wish him well, though. But yeah, as a woman, my bodily autonomy matters, and this is my way to exercise sovereignty over that. So I highly encourage any other women that are single, and care about progressing women's rights and still fighting for our bodily autonomy, to do the same. Delete your dating apps, because we can come together in community. And if you need somebody to cuddle or hold your hand or give you a kiss, I bet you one of your girlfriends would do it. Okay. And you don't even have to really be gay. Okay. It's okay to have a lot of platonic love for the next 4 years. I think we can look to South Korea and the 4B movement as a point of inspiration for us.
But the reasoning about South Korea did their 4B movement is not the same reasoning why America is doing their 4B movement.
Mm-hmm.
Two freaking different things. Two different freaking things.
Yeah, she just mad her boyfriend broke up with her.
Not only that, I would bet the dude decided to vote for Trump, and she's like, "He's a messiah."
How you doing with you? Oh my god! What are my girlfriends and my family gonna think?
Yeah, he's very misogynistic, blah blah blah, and yada yada yada. Yet he has not been convicted of any rape or whatever the case is, or any sexual harassment. But you know what? Why don't you ask Joe Biden? Where is that woman that he sexually assaulted while he was either a senator or whatever? You know what? She moved to Russia. because she feared for her life, because she feared that Joe Biden would be after her. And then the government was after her.
Right.
Which I can see that, because and I forgot her name. I'll have to look it up. But you lefties want to sit there and scorn Donald Trump for blah blah this and that. Yeah, he has nothing to do with any sexual sexual conduct. You know what I'm saying? And you want to sit there and scorn him for it? Why don't you ask your boy Joe Biden what's up with that? Homegirl had to move to Russia because she felt like her life was in danger, because you know what I'm saying? Because this woman actually came out several years ago about Biden. Not this one, but the other one that moved to Russia. So yeah, and anyway, but they want to sit here and blame Trump for whatever.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Especially in Florida, because me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement. That's my next plan, and I'm dead fucking serious. All I have to say is good luck getting
in protest and protection of your
and some of these, some of these women, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm sorry, Maria.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, sorry. I know you gotta go. Hold on, I'm trying to cut this off. And this one right here, real quick. You got a minute?
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Yeah. See, this is what I say about natural beauty. Because she thinks that,
All right. We'll be moving starting. You know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna dye our hair anymore.
That's
we're not
good.
gonna do makeup.
Yep.
We're not gonna use filters. We're not gonna go get the skin stuff. We're not gonna dress up and look nice. Why? So that they can come and act like they own us because we look like this? Absolutely not. No, y'all. The 4B movement means like we gonna be cozy, comfy in our own skin.
Which
and
should
everyone
be.
over here is like, yeah, get strapped, get ready, get prepared. But you know what? It's fine. Let's go. Bring it on. You want to fight? I'm ready to fight. Like dueling, let's do this, okay? But at the same time, like, I'm sorry, you do not have control over my reproductive rights. You do not have.
We never did say we had control of your reproductive rights. You can, you know what I'm saying? You could choose not to have a baby. You know what I mean? It takes two to tango.
Yeah, it's your choice.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's saying that, but like I said, they say, oh, Roe v. Wade, Trump, blah, blah, this and that, Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is, gave it back to the states the way it should be. But anyway, whatever. I digress. We didn't revisit that. I just said it hours ago.
Yeah.
Control over my body. You do not have control over what I do with my body. Because when you try something, just watch what happens. This is being used without a filter. I usually do a filter, but you know what? I'm done using filters. Take it or...
She doesn't, you know what? She doesn't need a filter. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest,
nobody needs a filter. That's the point.
Nobody. Yeah, exactly.
We used to take pictures without filters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we have filters. I mean, it's fun sometimes, using, I do it for fun, whatever. But everybody knows what I look like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you're just catfishing if you're using a filter in a sense. You know what I mean? My opinion. You're just fishing. You know what I mean?
I'll be just catfishing if I use a filter and put it on a dating site.
Yeah.
That's catfishing. I mean, on Facebook, I know everybody that that friends me or whatever, so they all know what I look like. So if I use a filter, nobody freaking cares because they don't.
Yeah, I mean, you're not using a filter now. Like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Like, that's your choice, right? It's your body.
I don't think you have filters here. But it's cool. I mean, this was very long segments. I mean, it was fun,
Oh my gosh, are you complaining about it, dude? I didn't even think it was gonna be this long, to be honest with you. But then
we're all just talking and having fun.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, I was gonna have one more segment because this guy one more thing, and this guy was good. One more thing, and I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have the 4B. I'm talking about 4B movements, but I'm not gonna have a happy endings. I always do, but this is actually kind of like a happy endings in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy sums it up. It's about, and hold on, let me throw this out. Some of the dude said Nunya. He's like, I like Tuttles. What the heck is Tuttles? I don't know. I'm just okay, whatever. That's weird. Anyway, real quick, what's up, Maria?
Somebody's watching us. Somebody's watching us right now.
Oh, we have 7 people that are watching. They're not, and you know what? They're not. Huh?
What are they saying?
that's just the only comment. But I like Tuttles. Like, what the? I mean, I think he meant to say another word. He's whatever the case is. I'm like, whatever, dude. Like,
what is
good
that?
for you.
I'm just curious.
What?
What are Tuttles?
Yeah, I don't freaking know. Anyway, whatever.
You mean turtles or no? Is that a thing?
Exactly. Or he meant titties or something. I don't know what the heck. What the heck, dude?
Oh my god!
Without saying the word, I'm just gonna say it. But whatever. So this is gonna be a happy endings, real quick, guys. Real quick.
That scared.
Huh?
That scared me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a guy that basically like sums up the 4B movement because Trump won.
And because Trump won the presidency, right? My thing is this. Oh no, shiver me timbers. You know what's so crazy? We've gone so far left that we've come back around right. Isn't that crazy? Women are saying, you know what? We're not going to have sex with any of you anymore until you treat us with respect.
True,
let me get this straight. You had to have a woman lose the presidency for you to stop sleeping with men unless they show you respect? Is that not hilarious to you?
Yeah.
We're not going to have sex with any men until y'all start treating us like human beings. Y'all was sleeping with men that wasn't treating you like human beings. We're not having any children until marriage. Y'all were having children before. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who are you telling? We've been asking y'all to stop being hoes for years. We've been asking y'all to stop being hoes for years. And it takes Kamala Harris to lose the presidency for y'all to say, you know what? We're closing our legs until we get some respect.
Yeah.
All right, if that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah, it's misandry. That's what it is. It's their hate towards men. And that's it. And you know what? This 4B movement actually in America has actually brought, real quick, and then I'll close it up, has brought, people with cancer and alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
They've actually been voicing their opinion. And there's women out there that are actually losing hair, and they're like, okay, well, you guys are shaving off your head to protest against Trump, but yet we're out here just trying to make ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because the 4B movement in the United States is actually just, we're trying to be unattractive to men. You know what I'm saying? So if any man that sees a woman with a bald head is going to automatically say, oh, you must be part of the 4B movement. But that woman might have alopecia, or she may have some kind of cancer, or she may just be losing her hair because of her age, whatever the case is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it has a negative effect on these women that are actually trying to make themselves look beautiful, because saying towards to men, and trying to make their they're trying to make themselves attractive to men. You know what I'm saying? And that these women that are claiming just because Trump got elected, I'm gonna keep my legs closed and shave my head. You know that, and wear also blue bracelets too. You know, they're just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's some people out there that can't distinguish the two, who are actually going to assume that they're part of the 4B movement if they're bald.
That's their stupidity. You know what I'm saying?
It is, but then
Don't
again,
assume about people. Just ask them. Like,
well,
oh, I like your bald head.
But you can't do that. You can't do that now these days because there's some people that actually, okay, put it to you like this: they watch movies and stuff like that, right? And entertainment. Black people are mostly what? Drug dealers in movies. Kill people, gangsters. They see somebody like me who's actually, you know, he's actually nice and respectful. Oh, I'm already just like that movie. It's called Crash. I don't know if you guys seen that, but Terrence Howard told Ludacris in towards the last scene, he's like, "You disgrace me." He told Ludacris that, and what he said meant by that, he's like, you do what you do, and then you put me, and I think, guess Terrence Howard was a doctor or a lawyer, whatever the case is. He was a deal, and the cop stopped him or whatever the case is, and towards the middle of the movie, he was following his wife and stuff like that, but pulled him over because he was black. You see what Terrence Howard was going with. You disgrace me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm put in this category because of your actions. I'm put into this category because of your actions, basically. So I can see that happening too. Yeah, but you're right though. People could just ask, but not too many people are very.
And who cares? Like, I shaved my hair off. Like several,
Yeah.
you know, when I was like little, all the way growing up, I shaved my hair off so many times. And like a couple of years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, I shaved my hair off.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, it's just different for everybody. People want to shave their hair off for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know, some women, we all like me. I look good with bald head. You know, there's a lot of African American women that look really good with bald hair. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's just what people want to do. But this movement is just ridiculous with the whole Trumping thing and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just too much. It's like every time, like his first term, it was the Mexicans. You know,
yeah.
And second term, it was now this 4B movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So I mean, this is all like planted, and I'm pretty sure the people on TikTok are normally the planners. You know, they're planting.
Yeah.
They're not people. They're just hired by other, like the government. Who knows who hired them?
Yep.
So when to start the 4B movement, like, you know, Black Lives Matter. Like, there's a lot of rich people that donated. You know what I'm saying? Wanted Black Lives Matter to happen, and it became a whole thing. And now you don't even really hear about it anymore.
Well, no, because they ended up being a fraud. Right. Yeah, you know, that's the thing though. It's like Black lives do matter. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know, it was, I didn't align with what you know what I'm saying? What they were pushing. You see what I'm saying? And now you had all those people that were like buying freaking, you know, weren't even uplifting people from the hood. You see what I'm saying? They were just buying houses out in the Hamptons or whatever the case is, mansions and stuff. Okay, where all that money that people donated, you're supposed to uplift people from the hood, and you're just basically uplifting yourself from the, you know what I'm saying?
They were too busy buying guns for that riot and the raids and everything that was going on. You know, the when they had that big blowout, the riots and everything.
Yeah.
They had planted like cases of guns in the middle of the cities.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they did, because a lot of people were TikToking and calling them out and everything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I've seen this. I noticed these weird, like, why is this here with
Yep.
guns? They want us to kill each other. That's
Yep.
what they want. They don't fucking care.
Yep.
You know, and they're probably watching it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's crazy. Like
It
this
is.
world's gonna get really messed up, and we all need to be prepared, but we're not prepared. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. Yeah, we can, but all right, we're gonna go ahead and end this show. Damn, 3 hours and 4. See, guys, that's the thing with my sister and I. We do this over the phone too, and we're like, it's just like, but we go really off topic. Like seriously, we just like,
we talk about like 20 things in one conversation.
yeah, exactly. It's like it's crazy, man. So my sister and I, man, we just like we go ham like on we talk from politics to religion to freaking you name it. Shit, we just
stupid crap,
yeah. So all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast. Maria, you have any socials you want to plug in, or you good?
No.
All right. So you don't have to go. Thank you guys for the 7 people on our viewership. Thank you for listening, and and all for the future listeners. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. But other than that, you don't have to go, but we have to leave. You can follow me on TikTok. I'm Josh, Twisted Josh 47, 45. Anyway, Liberty or Death podcast on TikTok, Instagram. I'm on Facebook kind of, but I don't normally post it because they don't show my stuff on Facebook anyway. So you can also find me on X. I'm trying to be active, but it's just too much, man. I'm just trying to balance. I'm trying to juggle a lot all at once. But you know what? You can always catch me on Rumble, YouTube, and on X live. Next topic, stay tuned. We'll actually be on. I want to talk about tariffs. That's what I want to do. Tariffs. Tariffs. Tariffs.
Oh, yeah. What that is?
Yep. Tariffs, because people are thinking that people are saying it because of Trump raising tariffs on trying to clean up letting people in the United States, you know what I'm saying, letting illegal immigrants in the United States, tariffs, is actually good, you know what I'm saying. So people are talking from the left, talking about tariffs are bad, et cetera, but we're in inflation, and we're on. I'm gonna be saying this. We are in a recession, so I believe so, and a depression. So we're all that recession, depression, inflation, all that stuff. So anyway, yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. What?
Administration.
Administration, yeah, that too, So so men can menstruate now for some unknown reason. I don't know how they can, but okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, thanks for having me on. It's fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, it's long. Like damn. Like what the heck? 3 hours? It didn't even feel that long, bro.
You talked a lot. Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, guys. You can Rumble Liberty Deaf podcast, YouTube Liberty Deaf, and X Liberty Deaf podcast. So yep, go ahead and check us out. Hey yo, drop me an email. I can collaborate. I'm a little bit crazy. I stutter once in a while, but hey, it's good commentary.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
you're waiting 3
minutes. I gotta say that.
Other than that, love you guys. Awesome.